We are back. Daniel Drew's first podcast. Happy endings, the rise of new beginnings, free agency, retirements. We haven't been here for 3 weeks. A lot to talk about. And that's right. We are.
Saquon.
I'm on back.
Are you?
You say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello.
All right, this is better than.
I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. I say, you say goodbye, and I say
Good. We are. Like we've done this before.
Yeah.
We've done this before.
Back like we
Just a
never
few
left.
It's
times.
been a few weeks. Back on this beautiful Thursday evening from Santa Sweaty Sack Studio in the lovely Northeast. Oh, Santa Boo First Podcast coming to you live. Yeah, I'm your bartender for the evening. Tim Marcus to my left, hiding behind me, eating his ice cream. Brody Marcus. So, to his left, the elder statesman Donald.
Yo,
Deke Martin.
what's going
What's
on?
going on, Coach? To his left, the fine-haired one, the golden locks of the podcast. The Don. DJ
Yo.
Martin.
What's up?
What up, what up? And to his left, the AP, Smitty, the ruthless one.
What's up, buddy?
Going on, keeping us live and on the air is Nate, Muddy Pop Moss. What's that?
Switching out.
Switching out.
Doing good stuff.
All right. I'm trying to be healthy.
Summer's coming.
All right. So, well, let's thank our. It's ranch. It's the same thing it is every week. Let's thank our sponsors, Mama Mia's Pizzeria and the fine buffalo chicken pizzas tonight with ranch, not with cheese on it. That's ranch.
Yeah.
Cheesesteak pizza, garlic knots, corn fries, chicken fingers. What we had smorgasbord,
Plain pizza. Yeah.
plain pie.
Which wasn't it? What did we say? Somebody said that it was better than Sam's.
There was a comment that is better
Who said
than
that?
Sam's.
Sophia.
Oh, really?
After she ate 3 slices.
Damn.
Rushing through 3 slices.
Power moves over there.
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of power, we are powered by Pops. Pops McCain's fine whiskeys. Give a shout out to Jay. If you haven't seen it on social media, Pops now has a brick and mortar shop out there on the mainline Whiskey Baron. Take 5. Go give him a visit. 362 Lancaster Ave out in Wayne. Stop in. Tell him Santa sent you. Got his whiskeys there right now. He's gonna be doing cocktails. A little space to sit down, have a conversation. He's got grand ideas of what he's gonna do with that shop. So do us a favor. Help our guy Jay out. Go visit him. Get yourself a bottle of Pops. Summer's coming. Pops and lemonade is a fantastic,
Yep.
cool drink.
Fine way to chase away that sweat.
Yes. Who else? Stockyard Sandwich Company. Another fine establishment for your hoagie needs, breakfast needs. Go visit our guys at Stockyard down on Spring Garden, right across from Community College. All right. Been a while. 3 weeks. Traveling, birthdays.
Ryan choked.
Missed a lot. Yeah, we had a.
Are we back before that?
No, we weren't.
So we haven't been there since the Palestra debacle.
Yeah.
The shot heard around.
Northeast.
The Northeast.
Oh wait.
Any comments?
Yeah, just poor coaching is what I would say.
It was a great game, great atmosphere. It's what the Palestra is all about on the high school level. But the atmosphere was what the Palestra is all about. It's what I remember as a kid going to Big 5 games, and just having a ball down there back then. And yeah, it was unfortunate Ryan came up just a little bit short.
Got to
Just a tip. Yep. There was
highlight dunks, right? They should have just laid it out.
yeah,
right?
they were yes.
Wouldn't happen on
yes,
Deke's team,
there-
I can tell you that.
There were 2 dunks that Ryan missed. They missed
just
a
kids.
uncontested put back layup They literally gave Roman 2 points at the end of the first
Are
quarter.
we really gonna analyze this? There's other
Yeah.
things going on.
You said it was a ref show. No,
It
you
was
don't
a
re-
month ago.
That's
Good
all
luck
right.
in the state championship.
Yeah, like jeez.
Yes. Yeah, they play tomorrow night, Norristown High School, Union,
they'll beat 'em. Are you
Unionville.
going?
Yes, we are.
You guys are all going up to Norristown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very nice.
Nothing else.
If you
to do.
are, we should actually.
What else do we got to
No,
do?
we should go to that. If you guys are going, that place in Plymouth Meeting, they got the best hot roast beef sandwiches.
Andrew will be with us, so
What? You can't go to a place to get hot roast beef?
What are you talking
No.
about?
yeah. Well, it sounded like you were on the verge of saying something else.
No. Go to the ale house on Butler Pike.
Ah, okay.
If you guys were going.
Can't eat meat on Fridays during Lent.
Oh yeah, okay. Jim will be eating it tomorrow. He's like, in fact,
Some happy endings, right? Goodbye to Kelce. We all kind of thought it was coming, hoping it wouldn't, but it did. Finally saying goodbye to Jason Kelce. And then Fletcher Cox.
that was a shocker to me. I'll be honest.
Laser?
Yeah. I wasn't like, I don't know. When I heard that report a couple weeks ago that he was leaning towards retirement, I don't know what you guys thought, but like, I thought he was the type of guy that like, he wanted to get paid one more time. He didn't care about like being a lifelong Eagle, but it kind of like, obviously he cared about that because I think that he still could have got some money on the open market. I think somebody would have signed him. Some of these contracts, you see,
Absolutely. He had
he
a
would've
solid
got-
year
right.
last year.
right. So for him to do that, it tells me like, all right, I think it's kind of special if you think about it. And Graham's going to do it next year. Like you don't see this a lot, and a lot
Especially in
of these,
today's
and like
sports.
not to like go in, but even like players that have signed extensions now, they're like, I've talked to people around the league, and they're like, the biggest mistake is leaving this place for some reason. That you know what I mean? Like everybody that seems to stay, like either stay here, right? They end up retiring, or if they leave, they regret it. So, right,
Like one guy we'll talk about later, they come back
right.
Yeah.
for a second round.
Well,
Yeah.
I know, and we all hate it. Yeah,
They liked it so
we were
much.
all ready to kill him last year too, but we'll get into that.
But yeah, I think Fletch, I agree with you.
Yeah, there he is.
He could
Perfect.
get another year or two, maybe. And there were rumors at the beginning of free agency that he was talking about going to Pittsburgh. He said he'd like to play for Tomlin, maybe.
I think he was like joking around with one of the dudes, but
Are you really going to go for one more year? Like, I feel like Jason Peters just kind of tarnished his legacy a little
yeah,
bit
I agree with
by
you.
traveling around.
I
Oh,
agree.
he absolutely did.
He'll still get in the Hall of Fame, but he's not a first ballot. as if he
Reminds
was
me of Steve Carlton when he bounced around to like 4 or 5 different teams in the last 2 years he
Oh, I
played.
didn't even know that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
honestly. Oh.
I was surprised that when they put out their video tribute, I guess, to Cox, he actually announced it after the game.
Right, they
They
had it
lost.
wrong. They had it wrong.
And I was like, how did anybody keep this under wraps?
Well, they didn't have Jeff McLean in the locker room.
Yeah, but I mean, a player or a staff member that was there.
Well, if you noticed a couple of the defensive players, like what was it? I think when they interviewed like Jordan Davis, like a couple weeks before free agency, he's like, yeah, he's not going to be back. He's kind of said it, but so
yeah, I was surprised that nobody
too.
came out with a report. And
I
said
agree with you.
flat out that Cox announced. Like we heard that Kelce announced his retirement to the team after the game, but it was actually Fletcher Cox.
Well, do you
Yeah.
Do you think
Yeah.
Cox could also pull like a Sue, or do you think he's done?
He said,
Nah,
I watched the interview with him for Tyson. He said that extra game puts a lot. Like he said, that was one of the main reasons.
Right,
why
but did he
retired.
say he's completely done? He
He
ain't.
said he's done. They
I
asked
think
him
all
to do
these
that.
guys are going to have jobs within the Eagles,
I think
or
they
he's
asked
going to
him,
be
like,
on the
"You're
radio.
Going to the media, and he was just like, I don't know. I'm going to take some time, figure out what I'm going to do. It
I think-
sounds like he wants to move back to
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Oh, really? He's not going to.
He's
stay
a
in
big
Philly?
hunter
He's not going to
and-
stay in Philly.
He
He,
might
he-
still keep.
he's like a big hunter.
I thought he.
and
For some reason, I
fisherman
thought
and-
he said he'd always be here.
I mean,
Maybe that's
Kelce.
He's got. I don't know if his. He talked about his nephew getting able to see his nephew play ball finally. So I don't know if his nephew's down there or up here, but
Yeah,
I would
that's
assume
awesome.
down
no, and he's
there.
not married yet. I don't think. I think it's just a
No,
long-term
he's-
girlfriend.
No, he's yeah.
So
Good for him. I mean, go right.
yeah,
off into
right.
the
He's still
sunset.
healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he'll be around.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. They'll bring him
Same
back
thing
for like
Kelce.
legends of the
I
community
think
stuff. That the
Kelce's
Eagles
Kelsey's
do.
not going anywhere.
No,
Well,
but I
he
think he's going
married
to be
a
on
girl.
like.
No, I mean from the team.
No, you don't.
He
think,
stays in the area, but he's not leaving the team.
They said
don't
he's
think-
been at the facility every day since he's
Yeah, he
retired.
said that. He
Yeah.
said at his he
He's
said
going
in
to the facility every day.
He said
What's he
on the
doing?
New Heights podcast. He just wants to be in the
Going to
facility.
work out.
Yeah, but don't you?
He's
think-
coming back. He's
Yeah.
going to be back in July.
He's not coming.
He's
back.
coming back. He's gonna have that.
He-
He's gonna start.
I don't
jonesing.
listen.
He's pissed they signed Barkley.
Yeah,
I know. I
would be
think. You
too.
don't think that that was
I would be too. I don't
like,
blame
You
him.
don't think that that's like a little bit of like, come on the podcast playing up to it.
No, I think
Aye,
it's
come on.
genuine.
It could be. I don't.
on.
I won't disagree
But
with
here's
that.
the
He
other
had to
thing,
block
too,
for
like,
Wendell Smallwood, and
first
now
of
they're
all-
signing Saquon
Yeah,
Barkley.
first of
Like,
all-
what the hell
pump,
is
real
that?
pump.
Kelsey's gonna end up being on like NFL Network.
Oh yeah.
Probably. He's too
Yeah.
good of
So,
a
Yeah.
media.
I don't
Yeah.
think he takes the
Him-
job with
Him
the
and
Eagles.
Travis are going to be the new Manning brothers.
Now,
they're going to
that
be
would-
like their
He's-
own thing.
He's going to. I think he starts out taking a job with the Eagles to get some, get some experience and.
They said he already had deals, 6-figure deals with NFL Network and somebody else. He was out there during the Super Bowl, like
He's not going
interviewer.
anywhere. His face is going to be around.
You
in
think he's a
something.
studio guy or a booth
I
guy?
think he's an analyst, a studio guy.
He can't be.
Studio
I
guy?
think he'd be.
He can't be.
see.
He's too not coordinated, but like too.
Dude, I think he's a studio.
Goofy.
I think he's a studio guy only
Really?
because of the family situation. Like if you tell your wife I'm retiring to be home with the family, and then you're gonna go do a sideline guy
Yeah.
or
Well,
a
and-
color
or
analyst,
in
and
a
they make you
booth.
travel all around.
And you
NFL
might
Unless
as well.
they-
You might as well kept playing football.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what else?
yeah.
Somebody said.
NFL
I know this
studios are in
sounds.
New
I know
York,
this
right?
sounds crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like a studio.
I know
there
this
rather
sounds
than-
crazy,
Yeah, that's
but
what
the rumor was that he could be like an announcer. Like when Merrill leaves, he could end up being the
Being
guy.
like Mike Quick.
Yeah, like being the guy with Mike Quick. Could you see that?
I couldn't see him being.
I
Mike
couldn't
Reese.
see Kelsey doing that. Could you?
He would not
But if he was in
not to,
media,
like,
I-
put him down. He would mess up too. He'd be like, shit. Like
I don't know. I mean,
I think that would be. I
he's
would think
working
that-
on his skills with the
That's-
podcast, right?
I'm just saying they were
I
saying
couldn't see him doing.
That's interesting, but I don't know.
as long
Why
as
would
it's
he
not,
leave
as long
then?
as
Why
it's
would he
not
stop-
Tom McCarthy leaves the Phillies.
Why would he
it's
stop
probably
doing the podcast though? The podcast is really it's the number one podcast in the
Why
world.
he can still do the podcast? Who can stop him?
It's making more money than he'll probably make
Who
with anything else.
Who's saying that he can't still do the podcast?
I'm just saying if it's too much for him, he would just probably rather just do the podcast.
Can we
once
get
a
on to
week.
some more people extensions?
Like, they're up there. They're rolling through. Just keep your eyes on it. I don't control it.
All right. Well,
You have the goat
are
up
we
there.
where are we going with
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
So we're going with
All
the
right, so-
retirement, right?
Yeah.
And we know that we lost leadership,
Yes.
right?
That's
So
what-
now
So who's going to step into that role?
defensively,
Slay.
I don't
Even
know.
though
I
he's
don't know.
quiet.
He's not a
Yeah, I
leader,
don't know
dude.
that
I
he's-
actually,
Yeah, I don't think.
you
I
know,
don't
what?
think
it's
Slay.
gonna be the dog that came back,
PG.
dude. I'll tell you.
Nah,
I
I'm-
was gonna say,
yeah,
PG
but
or
I'm
Reddick.
talking
Yeah.
about a guy in the
if Reddick
secondary.
isn't traded,
Right.
The secondary, most vocal is going to be CJ.
yeah,
100%.
yeah, easily.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
tell
most
you
vocal.
right
it's not
now.
going to be Reed Blank.
gonna-
One
it's
thing
gonna
that
be- It'll be BJ or BG and
Where's
see.
your mind at?
Mark,
I'm-
March 14th.
I'm
You get
Chris
your steak with
Carson.
that?
Sorry.
BG,
That is.
BG and CJ.
All right, but let me ask you this. And I saw that video. Remember how the 49ers like walked through our line and all that talked and the Eagles did nothing? If CJ's here, does that stuff happen?
Well,
I think it does, but I think somebody comes back. I
Yeah,
agree.
they
CJ
I think
brings
CJ
attitude to
brings,
this team.
CJ brings attitude. He's not gonna. That's one thing that like, and I was pissed the way he left. I'll be honest. I was like, all right, whatever. Like he didn't want to be
Are
here.
you the one that stole his car?
No, I wish. But
I wish he said.
But
All right, dude.
like-
what would you have done with it?
I've been arrested.
Julie Ride.
Yeah,
I thought signing Bradbury last year. What I think we all did coming off the year where he had an all-pro year. To like, I thought that was the right move. But you turn around and it's like, dude, we missed CJ. I mean, look what he brought to even the swagger
Yeah,
to
we
the
did.
Lions.
yeah.
But the fact
But
that he
nobody
wants to come
expected
back.
Bradbury to fall off a cliff.
But here's the other thing. You know what's crazy? The contract that he got now is less than what the Eagles originally offered
Correct.
last year in
I
free
heard that.
agency.
Yes.
Less.
Yeah, that's
So-
so. Well, he's older and he's coming off
He's
an
really
injury.
not that old.
He's
dude.
coming off a torn ACL though.
He played
Yeah,
at the end of the year.
But he only played
He
two
didn't have a
games.
torn ACL.
Played the
What did,
playoffs.
what did he do? He tore something.
No, he had, but he came back
Yeah,
and he played
Yeah,
at a
he
high
was-
level, and he was big in the San Francisco game.
he started talking a little early in that same.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
Well, that guy might be.
Halftime, he was saying goodbye to them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
That's Fatty Hackett. You guys don't know Fatty Hackett?
What
Oh
is
my
that?
God, dude, there's something wrong with it.
What is
All
that?
right, let's keep going on. All right, so we going free?
Did they sign him?
We can get to Fatty Hackett.
Are we going extensions or are we going free?
We didn't finish the leadership. Who's going to fill the leadership?
On defense?
Brandon
On both
Graham?
sides.
I think N'Kobe Dean, if he's healthy, is a leader.
No,
but-
it can't be N'Kobe.
No,
Dean.
I'm saying
You can't be a leader and sit on the bench.
no, I'm saying he has the leadership qualities if he's healthy because he did it. At
Yeah,
Georgia.
but he's going to be on the bench.
He's going to play 2 games.
I don't think who's going to be the other linebacker. What Vaughn?
They draft somebody or
signed
maybe
one.
they sign somebody.
Yeah, they'll definitely draft
Isn't
one,
Nate
but I
Jerry
don't
still
think
available?
what.
Is Nate Jerry available?
Oh my God.
But what about the other guy that led the league in tackles with the long hair?
Alex Singletary?
Yeah,
Is he a free agent?
no, the Broncos. He's on the Broncos. Maybe we can
Yeah.
trade him, get 13.
Yeah, in a package deal. That'd be fine. All right, why
So
is
now
there
we-
silence?
Leadership
We
on
got-
offense.
On the offense.
Leadership on offense. I hate to go
So,
free agency,
so
but Saquon's the
hold,
leader.
hold before we jump there. So it sounds like we're maybe lacking leadership on defense.
Well, it depends
I
on Reddick.
we can't
If Reddick
come up with more than 2 guys.
That's no, you said Reddick, CJ.
I
and-
said
and
BG
Graham.
and CJ.
And if Reddick's here, right now, here's the other thing. Don't you think one of these defensive tackles? I don't think it's Carter.
no,
but
no,
Davis,
no,
Not
no,
yet.
They
no.
have to eventually, dude. Fletcher
Eventually,
Yeah,
Cox,
but
not
it's not
this
going
year.
to be this year.
Nolan
It's
Smith,
only year 3 and 2 for those guys.
They have to. You want them to be at some point, but it's
Yes.
not going
I
to
think
be.
Devin
Jordan-
White
I think
coming in.
Jordan-
No, I
think
think you got to
Jordan
wait
Davis.
another couple years for them to take.
How
that
about
spot.
Devin White, linebacker? He was a leader and captain in Tampa.
I don't know. He's good enough to come in here and be the leader.
I didn't say elite, dude. The leader of the
That's the
defense
question I
is
asked.
BG.
Okay.
You can have a bunch of followers. Like, look, you're the leader.
You're
And we're
damn
all
right.
followers. Right?
I think Jordan Davis could be a leader.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
think, yeah, I agree.
He
These
does
guys have
talk a lot. He
potential.
does
They're
talk
just
a lot.
not going to be. He's not going to step right in for
He
Cox.
Jordan Davis?
yeah,
He's going to start.
he's going to start,
He's
but
the only defensive
he
tackle.
finished he finished
And
poorly
Jalen Carter.
and he doesn't stay in shape. You have to lead by example, not only verbally, but you got to lead by example. When you can't stay in shape and you miss weight, that's not a leader.
Well, his position is to plug up
Be a
the
big
middle.
fat-
Yeah, and not be
Stopper.
400 pounds.
Does maybe Jalen Carter eventually in a couple of years after he stops going
I,
to target?
if he can stay in shape and last more than say 10 games and make an impact at the end of the season, yes,
How about
he can be
Reddick?
he can be a leader,
If he's still
but
here,
not the
I
way
think
he's performed.
Every Eagles beat writer saying that he's not going anywhere.
I would think he's not going anywhere.
I think they're going to.
Why would you get rid of a
the
player
world's
like that?
largest baseball player was 450 pounds and played to the what is that? 1908.
Something baseball team in Pennsylvania,
Citizens team.
Citizens team in Pennsylvania.
Fatty Hackett.
All right, so offense leaders:
He
That
mashed.
Jalen Hurts guy,
AJ Brown.
Jordan Mailata.
I think Lane Johnson.
I think
Johnson.
Lane has to
It's
be.
it's going to
You
be
know,
late.
I
Yes,
think-
it has to be.
I'll be honest. I think Lane Dickerson.
I was going to mention him.
He's
Yeah.
too busy cutting lawns.
And as much as I know he's new, I'll tell you right now, and I'm not just saying because he's Penn State. Saquon is going to be a great
I agree.
addition to that.
Well,
culture.
he had a
on-
He's the leader.
on-
Nothing but prime men coming out of Penn State.
Yeah, I
On
agree.
the
I-
offensive
that's a
side,
good point.
the absolute first leader has to be the quarterback.
Well,
has
well,
to
not
be.
according to
and
AJ
it-
Brown when he called WIP.
No, it has to be the quarterback.
Well,
It's by position, by
people still wanna
definition.
come here.
By the position definition, he has to be a leader.
Position definition.
Because he's the only one speaking in the huddle, or should be the only one speaking in the huddle.
I think Hurts is the leader. It's
Yeah.
it's clear cut.
Yeah.
You don't
But-
like the way he leads, but he's the leader.
He's.
I never
quiet
said
about
that.
it.
Yes,
You're
did.
confusing me with somebody else.
You said on the bench you don't like how he's doesn't
I've
say
said that.
anything.
I've said that.
I don't.
The no emotion.
No,
Oh,
I.
no,
But
that's-
thought
see,
you
I
know
think that's
emotion.
good though,
maybe
because
it's just, no.
But
in,
Now,
in,
don't even say you
in
think it's good because you
in
always are ripping them.
situations where you're up big, you're like, all right, like this guy's serious. He doesn't take it as like a blowout. Like he still sees it as like an important game, and there's things they got to accomplish. Then during when they're down bad or like it's a tense situation, he just remains calm. It's it's like he's not showing emotion and
Yeah, I don't want to be Gardner Minshew on the sideline, hulking up and then,
because that
running
can
wild.
rub guys
But-
the wrong way
Every time you see him, and maybe it's just the cameras, he's sitting on the end of the bench
by himself.
by himself.
Yeah,
right?
And I
I want
Yeah,
to
but
see
then
him
you
walking up to
also
the
see him
guys and saying,
breaking out the huddle and getting everybody together in the beginning.
I
of the game.
think they just.
So he's just locked in. I think
He-
in the
catch him
game.
at
There
wrong
has to
times.
be moments where he's talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and they just don't
Yeah,
catch him
they-
at the right
they
time.
Catch him at wrong times.
There has to be moments.
there should be.
No, there has to be.
Okay.
You know what? Game 1 at home, I'm going to focus
Get
on
your,
that.
get your
Get the
binoculars out.
Binoculars out,
Watch him the whole game.
and I'm going to watch him on the bench.
Game
You're
one's
going
in
to
Brazil.
Brazil. I was gonna
No,
say,
home
yeah.
game. I said.
Home,
If
that's
you
a
have
home
to-
game.
Is that a home game?
Yes, it is.
All
If
right.
we have the
At the lake.
binoculars in
Home
Brazil,
game at the lake.
Hold on. We have the binoculars in Brazil. We have to be looking at Jalen
No.
Hurts.
No.
By the way, payments due the end of this month. Just so that you know, the invoices came out and prices went up again.
Sure.
Is it?
Did you get your tickets, Nate? Did you start talking to your guy?
I actually
Invoices came
sent
out
Are you going to? or
I
are
actually
you going?
sent money to my brother. He should be good.
for the Eagles tickets. All right, we'll talk after the game,
After the game.
after the show.
It's like whenever we have a game.
All right, so we got the leaders out of the way. Want to get into free agency?
It's either free agency or extension.
Wait. Before we move on to that.
Fatty Hackett?
No.
The origin
Just
story?
go back to Kelce and Cox.
You really think Kelsey's coming back?
No, not
No, I
that.
know, but do
Kelce,
you?
the greatest Eagle ever.
No,
That's
do you-
solidified,
listen,
right?
Do you think he's a possibility he comes back in training camp? Is
Yeah,
there-
I think
like,
there
let's
is.
just say-
I
let-
really do think
let
there's
me-
a
let me
possibility.
explain- let
He's
me-
gonna be like, Kylie,
Hold on.
I had to block for Donnell Pumphrey.
Let me
They got one of the best.
Give me
running
one
backs.
no,
more.
let me
Give me
give you a
one.
let me give you something I really don't want to happen. But let's say, for example, a Dickerson or somebody goes down as a center.
He
Who
comes out stone cold.
no?
Solid.
Does he come back
Yes.
to save the team?
Yes.
If what's his name? What's the guy's name? I can't think of the guy from Nebraska.
Steen?
Jurgens.
Oh,
If
Jurgens?
Jurgens goes down at center, or does Hennessy pop in?
Yeah, Hennessy.
Yeah, he's only coming back if it's the center. And I don't think
What
it's
if it's they're down in Brazil or down at halftime? They look brutal. You hear about
See
a
the helicopter?
Why you hearing a
you hear about a
glass
private jet landing in the Sao Paulo. And
Taylor's jet.
yeah, it's
Taylor's
Taylor's private
jet.
jet that they track, and you just hear the glass break, the beers off the plane. He's like,
Well, like
Oh
that
my
video.
God.
It's like,
Yeah.
poolside-
Are they bottles or cans?
Wait,
Cans.
yeah, the
Cans.
poolside
Oh,
video.
no.
Gotta be cans. Well, poolside video or bottle.
Yeah. Well, but it's
It
cans.
actually wasn't poolside. He was in the pool.
And
That
what if
was
the stadium
staged. That was
plays
staged.
like Stone Cold entrance music? That'd be pretty cool.
Comes out and got his hair all-
Yeah.
just runs right into the center.
I do think there's a possibility he's back. I'm probably delusional, but
I think it's taking every
it's
ounce of
especially since
discipline to not get off the couch
he
and want to
said
go.
on the podcast that he'll be in the facility every day, every
Yeah.
week with the guys. Like he still wants to be around the team just because he loves it too much. Dude, he's gonna be itching so bad.
Maybe he's just gonna be Stalin's understudy.
Maybe.
Maybe
You think he
that's what he wants
suits
to
up
do.
for practices? Gets
I
a
can
little
see him
reps
throwing
in?
pads on.
Reps in?
Yeah, I can
Oh,
see him doing
God.
that.
I think he does.
You guys.
DJ, you're going way crazy.
No, I mean, look, he's a big guy. He's
Dude,
got to stay.
He thinks he's coming back.
Yeah, but
He
he's-
You don't
does.
think he'll shoot up and get a couple reps in?
No,
I don't know.
dude. I
It's
don't even
practice.
believe your nonsense that he's been at the facility every day.
He
That's
he
what
said
he said.
he's going to be there.
No, he said he is, but I don't think he's been there every day.
It
you
wouldn't
guys are
surprise me.
You're just assuming.
He
See?
lives. He still lives here.
The
What
guy-
else is he going to do?
Everything he reads is true, but we say something we
Yeah,
hear right from the guy's
I don't-
mouth.
I
He says
say that-
no.
If
No,
you're
he
Jason
said-
Kelce, what else are
He
you gonna
said,
do?
"I'll be around the locker room a lot." You guys said he's been there every day. So I'm asking you, who's told you he's been there every day?
Plain.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get into that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pete,
yeah.
if I say to
We
you,
can ask.
if
We
I
can
say to
ask.
you in a retirement press conference, I'm going to be around the facility a lot. Does that mean he's been there every day since he's announced his retirement? Oh,
But
Well, he has been.
no. How do you
we
know
can
that?
ask our source.
Yeah, we can ask our source.
Yeah, your source. Yeah.
So, and to answer your
hypothetical,
previous question, DJ,
Yeah.
about he being the greatest Eagle of all time,
Oh yeah, back to
he's
that.
he's past Dawkins.
He is.
100%. He's past Brian Dawkins. You know why?
it's
'Cause
between
Brian Dawkins in the
Oh,
win.
here
it's
we go.
between Chuck Bednarik,
Oh my God.
Reggie White,
Don't do
Reggie
this.
Brian-
White. No, you
Brian
cannot.
Dawkins,
No, you can't.
and
Put,
Kelsey.
Reggie White's the greatest player, like talent wise, but in terms of your impact on and off the field and your team aspect, he's the greatest Eagle.
No.
Reggie
Want me to
left.
Tell you why?
Reggie left, and I love
And
Reggie.
Brian left
Reggie
too.
left.
Brian left too.
Yeah, but not
They
No,
left.
no, 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 no. Time out.
Not on
Time
his
out.
No, I'm not going to give you a timeout.
That's because the team didn't give
I'm
him.
not going to give you a timeout
uh,
because guess what? He got offered a deal and he took.
And
more
it was
money. And guess what the King said today? Riding with the King, Howard Eskin.
Ugh.
The Eagles got rid of him at the right time because guess what? When they got rid of Dawkins,
he had
They went 11.
he had two
with Denver.
he had two Pro Bowl years out in Denver
and
out of three.
all right, and what did he do? What did that team do? What did
Yeah,
the team
it's the
do?
team, not him.
Right, and the Eagles were 11-6. Both.
You
years
don't
without
think
him.
they would have went 11-6 with him
I think he was at the end
when
of
he
his
had
career.
two Pro
Who
Bowl
was-
years?
Who was it Quentin Michael and Sean Constantine? Who was here after?
Yeah, wait. hold on.
It was
Was it?
There was a
Rams?
bunch of
It was.
Yeah, you
terrible.
guys don't know anybody
No
that
names
has like
that
a
went
bright
rolling
orange
through.
Dawkins jersey, do you? And then wore it, even though they claim to be an Eagles fan.
Would you do that for Kelsey?
Yeah,
That's a
if
good
Kelsey went to
Kelsey
the
went
Chiefs,
to another team.
would
That's
you
a good
wear a
question.
Chiefs Kelsey? A
Yeah.
Chiefs.
Well, is Dawkins still your favorite Eagle ever, or is it? Kelsey?
I think I said
What are you gonna get? A
on one
Commander's
of the
Arch jersey
podcasts
next?
previous. No, Ernst was. Kelsey's overtaken Dawkins.
I think Kelsey's overtaken Westbrook for me too.
Dude, that was Kelsey's been.
Wow.
Dude, Westbrook left too. He took more money. Went to San Fran. He was offered
The
money.
the Eagle. I don't think the Eagles made him offer, did they?
Brian
No,
Westbrook.
They paid.
Yes, they
Didn't
did.
they pay Donovan?
No,
No.
they made
Or
an
that
offer.
was
No,
Stephen
that-
Allowance. That was
Westbrook
for-
was starting to have a lot of concussions, and that's why he left because the Eagles were done with him.
yeah, I don't remember being that upset.
But let
when
me
he
ask you
left.
this. Let me ask
I
you.
mean, I was
Yeah.
He was on the downside. Of
You
it.
want me to
Definitely.
You want me to tell you something right now?
What?
You want to know why Kelsey is the greatest Eagle ever?
Sure,
What's he have that Dawkins doesn't have?
a ring.
Okay. Was he a leader on that team? Where they wanted probably the best offensive lines in Eagles history?
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
Super Bowl?
Yeah,
Even without a Jason Peters that was hurt.
Yeah.
Right. Best center? First ballot Hall of
Yeah.
Famer?
if Ray Diddy said he's the best center, so
First ballot
defer to
Hall
Ray
of Famer.
Diddy.
First ballot in
If
Kansas.
Ray
Absolutely.
Dininger tells you to jump off a bridge.
No, I'm not
And,
jumping
dude,
off a bridge.
What it comes down to is he embodies everything to be an Eagle. The speech,
Oh yeah,
everything.
I
That
That
was-
goes
don't-
all wisdom,
I
Philly.
wasn't-
speeches.
don't.
That's
that
all.
wasn't
That
his
all
speech.
goes up.
It was
Yeah.
Philadelphia's.
Would Brian Dawkins give a speech like that? And I love Dawkins.
his
His
Hall
would
of
be
Fame.
like, praise the Lord, hallelujah. We won a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I want
his,
to hear
Hall,
that.
his Hall of
I
Fame.
want to
His
hear
Hall
that.
of Fame speech was pretty
I
good.
want to hear, dude, what Kelsey did on the
I think,
art museum
I-
steps.
I'm not going to take away from Dawkins' speech abilities. He's pretty good.
But I don't care. He's still
I'm just
Kelsey gave the
saying-
best speech ever in Eagles history on the
Yeah,
art
You
museum.
could say
Yeah.
American.
Yeah.
It should be like, it's up there. It's up
I mean,
there.
it's
Definitely
up-
Eagles.
better
Definitely
than
Philadelphia.
Gettysburg
I was about to say it's up
Definitely
there.
Pennsylvania.
I don't know if it's as good as Joe Biden's first inauguration address. I don't know about that, but it's up
Inaugural?
there. Yeah,
You can't say
inaugural.
inaugural.
State of the Union last week was pretty good.
I thought so. I mean, I thought he did a really good job of trying to keep this country in line.
Not a political show.
That's
No.
enough politics this
Yeah.
week.
All right, so are
But
we
that's
past
why he's the best
retirements?
Eagle.
He is the best Eagle, and somebody in our
Fletcher Cox
in
is
our
a
chat didn't
bigger
even
Eagle
put him in
than
the
Brian
top five,
Dawkins.
which is just disrespectful.
Fletcher
Fletcher
Cox-
Cox should be top 6.
Fletcher
No,
Cox
I'm
is
saying
a-
Kelsey. Kelsey wasn't in the top. Didn't
Fletcher
somebody
Cox
not have
is a
said
bigger
they're
Eagle
not-
I
than
thought
Dawkins.
somebody didn't have Kelsey in the top five.
That's just ridiculous.
That's disrespectful.
That is so disrespectful. Jason
all right.
Kelsey is a
Cox,
top 5 Eagle.
Defensive players.
Top 5.
top 10.
I would say I was 3. Can you get him in the top 3?
Reggie, Chuck, Dawkins.
Dawkins.
Damn, I guess you put Cox.
Are you
four.
putting
know,
like
Eric
Eric
Allen?
Allen? Are you putting Seth Joyner
I think
in
Cox
there?
has a better chance at the Hall of Fame than Eric.
You know who's
Yeah,
Allen.
underrated?
Robinson.
Who's underrated? I mean, I'm not saying he's top 5 Eagle ever, but like when you look at Trent Cole's numbers,
Yeah,
he's like the all-time sack
Yeah.
leader,
Yeah, for the Eagles.
and nobody talks about him.
Wait, you want to know what I found out this week, or when Fletcher Cox retired? Not first team All Pro, but he was a 6-time All Pro.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
That's crazy. I mean, I didn't realize.
Who?
that.
Fletcher?
Yeah,
Dude, that was one of the best first
That's
round.
Hall of Fame.
6-time All Pro, not first team All Pro, but
But
second
it
team.
He's
doesn't
one of
matter.
the best-
I
I
think
mean,
that's
He's
all
one of the
pro-
best
I mean,
first round draft
Hall
picks
of
in
Fame.
Eagles history.
When he first was getting
First
up to
round.
his prime, like teams schemed around him every week.
Dude,
Yes.
he was the highest paid defensive
Somebody-
tackle.
That's right.
Somebody,
When he
I
hi-
think it
when he
was
started-
John Ritchie, said if it wasn't for Aaron Donald, he'd be the most dominant lineman of his era.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Well,
you
no,
might be
JJ
right about him
JJ
getting in the
Watt.
Hall of Fame. You could be.
Eh,
JJ was
eh.
a couple years later.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it's top
yeah.
Hall
Aaron
of Fame
Donald's
worthy.
a different breed.
Is Cox Hall of Famer? I think it's close.
If he's
Nah.
6-time All Pro, even if it is
Champion.
second team, I still throw him in.
Was he the rookie of the year too? Did he win rookie of the year?
No.
I know he had a huge
No.
year when his
No.
rookie year here.
He's the best defensive tackle ever.
Play for the Eagles. Yeah,
Yeah,
If-
Jerome
if
Brown
Jerome-
didn't play long enough. Yeah,
If Jerome had stuck around for a full career, that would have been tough. Because, dude, I saw Jerome play.
Corey Simon.
Jerome, no,
Broderick. Bunker.
Jerome was just an absolute force as a defensive tackle. He blew up the line.
Right, but he didn't
and he
play
blew
long
up the.
enough.
I know. I said if he had stuck around for a full career.
Well, if you had something else between your legs, you'd be something else.
Oh, stop!
well,
Will you
it's an
shut
if.
up?
It's a big if.
Daughter's in the room for
No, she's
crying
not.
out
She just
loud.
came back.
But,
Seriously,
No,
if.
I would have to say if Jerome had been, here for a long career or a full career, it would have been Jerome Brown would have been right up there.
Can I say something that
He
that's
was
not
he was
correct?
so dominant.
Yeah, but if Jerome Brown,
He-
could
he-
you imagine Jerome
he
Brown and
played a
Jalen
game.
Carter on the same team?
He played a
Those
game
drag races would be insane.
with his he had a bum shoulder. He played at least one game, if not more than one game, with his arm basically strapped to his body because his shoulder was separated, dislocated, whatever it was, and he still wrecked it with one arm.
Fletcher Cox could probably still do. I mean, Kelsey's gone on the record and said Cox
He was like the only
was
guy.
the best player he's ever played against.
You
Yes,
couldn't guard
yes,
him one-on-one.
yes.
You couldn't block him. Nobody could block him 1-on-1.
That's his teammates saying that, and I don't want to disrespect
know.
either one of
Oh
them.
my God!
I
dude.
don't want to disrespect either one of
Was
them
Fletcher
or
Cox
take
a big
away
part
from
of
either
the
one of them.
Eagles
but-
Super Bowl run.
That's a teammate saying.
Did you
that.
see Fletcher Cox getting that will to Brady in the Super Bowl? Pressure. Fletcher Cox is really freaking good, dude.
Oh yeah, I say he's Hall of Fame.
Would you say he's top 5? Well, I guess if you're saying Hall of Fame, top 5 Eagle defensive player.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you taking Reggie White out of that equation?
No,
Reggie White's
No.
one.
All right, so
I'm
you
not
got,
putting Jerome Brown in there because he
Reggie-
didn't play
so
long.
what do you got?
one.
Reggie Dawkins. You have Eric Allen in there.
Allen, yeah.
Eric Allen.
Eric
Eric
and Seth.
Allen not in the Hall of Fame is ridiculous.
And Seth ever.
He is, yeah.
Yeah, but he
Other
left
than-
for Green
other
Bay.
than LT.
Maybe Lawrence
He's
Taylor's.
not- I don't see guys.
I would say Lawrence Taylor's
didn't
above.
play here that long.
cheated though.
Dude, Reggie didn't play here that long. He left to Green Bay.
It's a performance
Because
enhancing
God
drug.
told him to go chase the money.
Imagine him on cocaine. He would have had 100.
Yeah, but he wasn't here long enough. That's what I always say with Reggie.
He's still
Yeah, he was here 8 years.
He started free agency.
he's still a
right?
top Eagle.
No.
He's an Eagle.
Not your favorite Eagle, maybe, but he's still top.
I still see a lot of Reggie White jerseys.
Let
every
me ask
time.
you
Yeah,
this.
I have one up at my
If
closet.
Reggie
I love
was
Reggie.
still around, what
Got
would he
Reggie over
say
there.
is his team? The Packers or the Eagles?
Eagles.
Packers.
I'm
Pa-
saying Eagles.
Packers.
He
Where did he
won
play
with
the
the
longest?
Packers.
He won a Super Bowl. With
And he
the
played
But he
longer
played the
there, didn't
longest
he?
here.
Packers.
I don't know. I
Thought
think
he played
was
the
6
longest
years
with the
in Green Bay.
No,
No, I thought it was more
no,
than that.
8 years here.
I thought it was longer in Green Bay.
No, because he played it. He finished at Carolina.
I'm not
Don't
saying that
forget.
he would trash Philly, but I think he would say Green
Green
Bay is
Bay.
more.
Yeah, because of Bremen.
Everybody would look at it as an Eagle.
Yeah.
You know, when you say Reggie White, you don't think Green Bay.
No,
You think Philly.
Unless
Yep.
you're from Green Bay.
Yeah.
unless you're from. I agree.
You're gonna
Unless
claim
you're
him in
from Green Bay, yeah.
Or maybe if you're from the NFC North.
I just like the fact that guys like
They
Fletcher
don't
Cox
sell
and
Green
Kelsey
Bay
can
Reggie
be
White
like,
jerseys.
Yeah.
They sell Philadelphia jerseys.
You know what? When you look, when they're on TV, you don't see a lot of Reggie jerseys. No, but you still see them down at the link.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
All right, Kelsey, greatest Eagle ever.
Let's go.
yeah,
Established.
I think it's 100%. I don't even think it's close.
We get the Howie season.
Did you see Jen Slay just tweeted out she wants to get a Howie jersey?
I just
Yeah.
actually
The Eagles,
tweeted that.
the Eagles should
I think I want to-
sell Howie
You want a
jerseys.
Sirianni?
No.
What would the number be though? Like, what would you do? Like,
No.
Dollar sign.
oh, can they do that?
Yeah,
That'd
if
be
you get it
sick.
from, if you
Sure,
get
What
you
would
do
you
whatever.
put? Howie season or just Howie?
Roseman.
Roseman. All right.
if Dickerson did have his,
Or my GM. My
I
GM.
don't know. My GM or like Goat GM. I don't know. You know, we should actually do that and get Jim a Howie jersey since he
Wear it
loves
every
them.
day. I would
He
wear it
loves
every
them.
day. I wear it to bed.
See, Jim, I think this is the week of changed perspective.
See, you guys say this. I apologize to
around.
Howie.
No,
I
no.
apologize to Howie. I'll go back and
Well,
look
you
at the
still
tape.
don't
if I
like
Did you
just-
see my comment when you said something on Twitter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We-
Look, I
We can
said
all
that-
change. I've
You
changed.
seen that, D?
he's a
What?
great.
No, I'm on Facebook.
Great when it comes to
Drago
free
and the
agency.
Russians changed when
For
they
us?
fought with Rocky.
He's great in free agency.
yeah, we got 123 people on Twitter.
Really? You want to watch the Twitter feed?
No, that's a Nate.
118 on Twitter. Right now.
We are
Howie's a
Great,
great,
we are.
great
GM.
Now he's gonna say-
negotiator,
Oh my God.
No, dude.
cap,
dude.
free agency.
Stop,
No.
I've told you, I'm still
Nobody
on the
wants
fence
to-
about him with the draft.
dude. Stop,
Stop.
stop.
Stop what?
He's the best GM
In Eagles
in
history.
Eagles history.
In Philly, right?
He's the
now.
best GM right now in all of Philadelphia.
He runs laps around Dopey Moron.
Well, I'll give you, yeah, I give you
True.
that. I mean, Dombrowski's good, and
Dombrowski
Briere-
spends like crazy, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with him.
right? But I mean, dude, Howie Roseman, he gets shit done
He does.
with
He
not
does.
a lot of money and with a lot of money, and he makes good trades.
Hey, look, but you look. What's it? Hurts, Barkley, AJ and Devontae
They all
are like
make less.
30
Jim, let
or
me
like
ask-
34 million,
let me ask
and
you a
Dak
question.
Prescott's
That's
60,
ridiculous.
right?
Yeah.
Like
Let me
There's like all those combined is less than like 3 or 4 players,
Right.
not
let
just
me
that.
let me ask you this question in this way.
sure, shoot.
So you're upset with this evaluation of talent in the draft, right?
Mhm.
But I say he makes up for it vastly in free agency and trades.
Yes.
But I think your anger with it is you don't have to do that if you draft well.
Yes, you would not be in a position where you have to
But-
go out and spend all this money.
Well,
but it's not my money to spend.
Exactly,
It's
that's
not my
what I'm
money to
saying.
spend.
It
Doesn't
will
it
be
make-
when they raise those ticket
Well,
prices.
yeah, actually, there is some. They have raised it.
Doesn't it make a
He drafted
difference
by
though,
Howie.
if he can fix those mistakes by getting in established
Wait a
talent
minute.
as opposed to people that have
Hold
to.
on.
He's Mr. Wolf.
Was Landon?
He's the
He
fixer.
gets guys that
Hold
make
on,
immediate
hold on.
impacts.
Let's-
You're not waiting around.
Let's
for
go
guys.
through the offense. Was Landon Dickerson drafted by Howie?
He
Was Jordan Mailata drafted by Howie?
I don't think was he or
Yes.
was
Yes.
Yes.
he's been here that long.
Yeah.
Lane Johnson.
He
All
didn't
right.
play for what?
All right.
2 years.
Yeah.
Has the whole offensive line been drafted by Howie?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay. Has Devontae Smith been drafted by Howie? Dallas Goddard.
Dude,
Do
for
we want to
every,
go? Do we want to go
for
through the
every
misses?
good one,
Do we want to go
we
through the
could give you
Sidney
1 or 2
Joneses
bad
and the firemen
yeah,
and
Danny
The
Wilkerson.
fireman wasn't him. That was when
Yes,
Reed
it
was.
was.
Reed
Yes,
was
it
here,
was.
but he was
Reed
the
was,
GM.
come on. Reed was the de facto GM then.
Aguilar's getting paychecks.
Well, then didn't Chip draft Lane then?
Aguilar helped us win the Super Bowl. He
Yeah,
led
yeah,
us.
Lane
Didn't
did
Chip draft Lane then?
Yeah.
If you're
He
gonna go with that,
he found Jake Elliott as
No.
he found Jake Elliott as
Came
an
in through the
undrafted
upstairs.
free agent.
Yeah.
He found Jake Elliott as an undrafted free agent. Might be the GOAT of
kicked
all
him off.
time.
Kicked him off the Bengals. Yeah.
That's true.
Brady Mann.
Look, I'm not bad, man. When's the
You
last
are
time I
bad-mouthing
bad man?
Howard.
No, when's the last time I bad math?
Right now.
Dude,
Am I bad? I know. You're
Hey,
asking me. I'm
Trey,
saying.
wait a minute. No.
I
hold
said
on.
I'm still on the
No,
fence
no,
about
no.
his drafting.
No, we can't let him get away with this. You were saying, oh, maybe it's time for Howie to go, and they were getting rid of Sirianni because he brought in the coordinators. You're ready to fire Howie.
And the depth on that team last year.
Were you-
How impressive was it?
Okay, but you were
So-
ready.
How impressive?
But you were ready
I
to
take
fi-
deeper shits than what the depth was on this team.
You were.
I'm just saying.
you
Like,
were
you're
okay,
telling me
you were ready to fire
and
Howie.
that's the draft.
You were
Because
ready.
that's the depth when
wait a
you're
minute,
drafting.
You
I
were
was.
ready to
I
fire
was.
Howie.
I was.
Okay,
He's
so
on the
then
hot
don't sit
seat.
there and be like you're Howie.
I'll tell you what. You guys said it. I'm not going to say it. You said the same thing that Vince Young said years ago. They're building that type of team again. If these blow up and this team goes 7-0 and then ends up
Oh, Sirianni.
10-7?
Oh yeah,
or 7-10?
Sirianni's going.
and Howie may
No,
be
he's
going
not.
too.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, dude. Howie's got unlimited cap space.
I think Howie's got full reins of whatever he wants to do. He does, which is shown.
I wish Howie could identify talent before it's proven. He can identify proven talent. Anybody can.
But isn't that more
As
important
free
than-
agents.
What are you
It's-
talking about? He can only identify proven talent.
He's a little weak in the draft. I know you just rattled off however many guys. I know. But he's also picked a bunch of
Yes.
crap.
Everybody's done that.
How?
Name me somebody in the NFL that does not pick
No,
up.
Pittsburgh,
Even the best. free
They
agent.
Pittsburgh.
Green Bay,
Green Bay. didn't
Kansas
miss
City.
it.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas
doesn't-
City finds a stud wide receiver in the 5th round every year. Like it's just
Yeah,
it's
but
crazy.
they all have bad drafts.
They
New,
do,
New
but
England?
New England's
Horrible.
struggling.
Pittsburgh?
New England's gotten worse.
Pittsburgh definitely.
Pittsburgh?
Pittsburgh does not draft bad.
They just
Kenny
they don't
Pickett?
keep their players.
Yeah,
Kenny
they can't
Pick-
keep them.
They don't pay them.
Kenny
That's
Pickett's
why.
great.
No, but
Deontay Johnson, George
Yeah,
Pickens.
they
they got
traded
good
draft
line. They got good
offensive linemen,
defense.
defensive linemen are really good. Their secondary's
Doesn't
always
matter, dude.
drafted
Howie's
well.
the man. When you build,
No, I'm with you. I think he's right there.
let's
He's,
go to
he's
free
probably the
agency, and
best
then
GM
we'll
the
talk
Eagles
about
have
Howie's
had.
the best.
I just wish he could
He got a
spot
guy with a last
unproven
name
talent
Hennessy.
as well as he
He's
can
on
spot
mine.
proven
He's
talent.
good. We got a guy with Hennessy.
Every year, I feel like we go.
No,
I
last
wish-
year Howie
No,
didn't
no,
do
let
shit
me
in free
finish.
agency.
Let me finish. There's a kid played, and we go, we could have had him because
Yeah,
he
but
went
everybody
8 picks
says
after
that.
us.
Everybody says that. You know how many teams said they should have drafted Justin Jefferson ahead
DK,
of Jamar
DK
Chase
Metcalf.
and the rest of them?
The whole
Come on.
league passed on DK
Come
Metcalf.
on, dude.
Let's get over that.
Yeah, let's get over to DK Metcalf.
The Jefferson one,
Let's
I'll give
get
you.
over.
I'll give everyone
Kyle
the Jefferson
Hamilton?
one. That's
We not
our-
use him right now?
That's
Could we not use him?
I
Yeah,
would
but
take him over
everybody was
Jordan
saying that we
Davis.
thought he was injury prone. We were okay with the Jordan Davis pick. We all thought they needed a run stopper.
We were, but year 2,
we want Kyle Hamilton.
he's looking kind of suspect, right?
Yeah.
Like
I
Deacon
don't
stated
know.
earlier, hasn't been able to keep weight. I like the kid, but I'm not calling him a bust yet. He's got to show up.
Yeah, he's not like a hateable guy, so that's good.
I'm just being honest with you, Smitty.
Devontae
Just
Smith. You know why I love?
Look,
No.
and when he finally decided to start
Let me
drafting
finish
guys from
about.
championship teams,
But let me
somebody must have
Yeah,
smacked him
SEC.
around.
See?
Let me finish with Devontae Smith. They started with the 6th pick, right? They went to the 12th pick. Then they got an extra first-round pick and still got who they wanted, and traded with the division rival.
I said he's great at trading.
Come on, dude.
If you're
Great at
an-
making
if you're
deals.
an opposing
Nobody
GM,
wants to answer that phone when
and I was
Howie
gonna
calls.
say, if you
that's
see a
that's a
215
fact.
number come up on, you should not
Just
answer.
get the
it.
lube out because
Yeah.
you know it's happening. Just get ready
Oh my
for it.
God.
Just
Just
don't
get ready for
answer.
it because
Jeez.
that's what Howie's
Your
there to
daughter's
do.
in the room.
Yeah.
That's what Howie's there to do.
Yeah.
Your daughter's in the room. My daughter's in the room.
I'll tell you what, though, draft day, when they see the card going up, you saw the Vikings room.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, who's
Yeah.
Howie picking this time?
No,
No,
but
but, like-
I think that gives Howie not a pass, but we're like, okay, take the reach on the guy
If you weigh the
because
scales, yeah.
because you just landed studs in free
That's
agency.
good.
Now, like,
you
there's
just got,
been-
you just got the best edge rusher.
We all wanted
in
him
free
to
agency.
like
You
draft
got the best
linebackers,
running back in free
Javion
agency.
Taylor. That was a bad pick. I'll give you that. But there's also been ones where he's hit on like undrafted too, right? Like he's the one that developed. Like we look
Donnell
at Corey
Pumphrey?
Clement. Do we win a Super Bowl without Corey Clement?
Corey Clement. I saw him flipping tires at work the other day.
Good. You see
He's
he
in
wrote on
shape.
Twitter he wants to come back. He wants
One
he
more
wants to
run?
be an
I'll
Eagle.
tell. I see
One
him
more
at
run?
the gym all the
Dude,
time.
see
that he
if we can
works
get him
out.
the league minimum.
I'll ask him next time he's out back.
We could get him the lead.
Yeah.
We got nothing. This is Howie's money.
Yeah,
How will let us?
I'd be fine with that. He
I
could be
mean-
a third string running back.
This wasn't meant to be. I started as Howie's season, and you turned it
Yeah,
into
but
a
we
bash
know
Howie.
how you are.
No, I'm
You know
giving
how
him
he is. He
flowers. I'm
wants to
giving him
get- he wants
flowers
to
here.
get
I
on
didn't
the
even
people that
start it.
bash.
You started it.
Did I?
You, yeah.
Oh, I
He
don't know.
started it.
Well, I said that I changed
Catch me
Just
on
I-
a five.
because Penn State, like
Shut up.
drafting
You're not a
or
Penn
against
State.
Saquon. Yes, I am. He can.
See,
he
now,
can
if Howie
come
were-
around Howie.
Here you
Yo,
go.
he can come
If
around
Howie
guys
drafts Trop Robinson,
It's
it's over. I'm a Howie love. I'll get Howie tattooed down my
why
arm.
you want chop? Wait, you want chop? You want chop?
It depends on what's
Chop or
what's going
decent
on.
eyes?
I want McKinstry. If they don't get a corner in the free
Dude,
agency or trade, I want
They
McKinstry.
they got some young corners. I don't think they're going to do it. They got
You think
different- I
Eli
think-
Ricks is or
No, I think
Isaiah
I
Rodgers.
do. I
Isaiah-
do like the kid,
but
from
he's going to
Georgia.
be a slot guy, right?
You don't think Ricks can play?
I think he can, but he's got a lot of development to do.
Yeah, we all got to develop.
Shut up.
Still developing.
I don't want
Yeah,
to see
right.
Brad. I hope Bradbury is.
You just want somebody
needs
named
like a-
Boyd.
Him.
So that's why you want it.
I mean, the name is awesome.
Kool-Aid
That
McKinstry.
name is sick, but
He's got to dress up as a Kool-Aid and bust out of a brick wall.
he'll probably
Coming out.
have it like on his suit, like how they all do.
He
the
should go
suit.
to the Commanders with that name, right? Just to wear the red.
That's true.
Wait.
Yeah.
You gotta have this. You gotta have the suit though. He has to.
So-
have it on there.
What do you think before we get in the free agency, right? What do you think the biggest need still is?
Corner
Is it
guard.
Secondary.
See,
Just
guard-
secondary general.
guard? Do you guys really don't think that any
I
of
don't
these
know
guys
if
that they,
Dean's gonna be like. I don't know. He couldn't play over Driscoll.
what about if they draft another guard?
I fine. Add a depth piece.
No,
Maybe
why?
Hennessy
It's supposed to
steps
be a
in.
good draft for offensive lineman.
No, but what
Very
about
deep
there's
for
no
offensive
good
lineman.
guards out in free agency still? Like
Maybe.
veteran?
I don't
Maybe
know.
Hennessy steps right in and starts at left guard.
Or maybe
Or right guard.
maybe your strategy, Kelsey comes back.
Fine. It's perfect.
Genius.
Yeah, then
And Howie
Jurgens
also.
could go right to right guard. That's fine.
I heard somewhere that Jurgens might stay at guard
And they'll
move-
put Hennessy at
and move
center.
somebody at center.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. The Temple kid. He was highly rated when he came out before he got
He
hurt.
just gets hurt all the
Sure.
time.
They're cheaters, dude. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, we've already went through that because you can't prove that.
They're in the
Well,
quarter.
you know,
They're in the quarterfinals.
I mean, they choked just as much as Archbishop Bryant. If we want to go there,
How did the Nova do last night?
actually,
They
they won.
won.
On
They
the
did.
buzzer
On a
beater.
last
Don't
second
lose tonight. They're gonna lose.
they're gonna
tonight.
get smacked by Marquette
Yeah.
tonight, though.
And Temple's gonna upset SMU.
You're crazy.
Fisher's going to the
Nah.
She's yelling to the dance.
no.
He was at a Ryan game earlier this year.
Who's he after?
I don't know. I was surprised.
Maybe-
Seeing that.
oh, the white shooter.
Who?
Mm.
For Ryan?
Harvey
Not
Oswald.
every
Yeah.
Nah.
Every time he hits a three in the
Rocco
You
What's he going
got
to? Yeah,
Roscoe.
here
Perfect
we
joke.
go.
I just slid it right in there.
What?
He said the white shooter. I said Lee Harvey
No.
Oswald.
You know what? Yeah, real quick. I can't believe I'm going back to Ryan. If Everett's not going like this down the court and maybe getting back, he should have picked up the ball.
They're just
Somebody
kids.
had to pick up the ball,
And he did it.
We-
He's like
we-
this, Chip.
We had enough
He's
high school
checking the ice in his
basketball. We had
veins.
enough high school
They're just
basketball
kids,
to begin.
man.
We want to talk about free agency. We're just
Yes,
gonna,
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm trying to
Flyers
get
are
us
on the
there.
board,
Trying to
3-1.
get us there. Which move do you like most?
Saquon.
Saquon.
You don't like the extension
That's
of
the
the MVP?
Flash.
I don't know. I think I do like the Saquon move, but I really think this kid Bryce Huff, dude. Like in the percentage of plays that he had in the sacks, I think his volume's only going to be better, especially if Reddick's back. Him on one end and Reddick, right? I mean, like it's going to be pretty good. But yeah, Saquon Barkley for sure. I don't think any of us thought.
I don't
that.
think anybody thought
We
that
all were in
Saquon
that
was coming.
chat and we were like, "There's no way it's happening." We all said it wasn't going to happen. We all said there's no way how
I didn't think they were going to spend.
The
it on
only
the
time
running
I
back.
thought it was possible was then after DJ texted and he was like, "So I thought he was going to the Bears. I thought the Bears were going to overpay Saquon. That was going to be the move. They would
You thought he was
pair
going to
him.
the Bears? I
Yeah,
thought he was going to the
or the
Texans.
Texans." But once the Bears got Swift and I saw that deal, I'm like, and then once you saw the tweet that said Saquon's leaving, I was like, all right, maybe. And all you heard was Eagles, Eagles, Eagles.
Yeah.
Even our girl Kay Adams said she's staying in the division.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay in Kay Adams' division.
Oh, yeah.
Another interdivision move just happened, bro. Jack Stoll
To the who?
to the Giants.
Oh, Jack.
Shut up.
You're dead to me, Jack.
Ah,
Jack,
buddy.
you're dead to me.
All right, so you know who we
How
have?
dare you go to that rival?
We got Albert blah blah blah.
Big O.
Big
Albert
O.
O.
Wait a minute, we should have signed Gesicki. He got no money.
I would have liked Gesicki.
Oh, yeah, you love Penn State now.
Yeah,
Bring back Fryermuth, right? From this team.
I said make a
Sure.
trade for Godwin. Oh, this team would be
Oh my
set.
God, can we get Godwin?
he's.
I mean,
he
because
would-
look, he's got a quarterback that now is
and
going
he,
to suck.
but he would cost a lot.
How
of
many
money.
people think when Baker now has his money, he's going to go back to?
Who they get in their run? They got.
Do you think Baker's still
didn't
gonna be
they?
good?
No.
with
Oh,
the
they have
contract?
Rondé White or what's his name? White. Rashad White. Yeah. Never mind.
All right, CJ, GJ.
I'm happy with him.
We good with
Yeah.
that? Everybody
Yeah,
okay? Everybody
absolutely.
forgives him.
Yeah.
You know, it was.
Heat of the moment.
We were on a
Was he
break.
wrong?
We
Was
were
he
on a
wrong?
break,
Was
right?
he
Just
wrong,
a
though?
kid.
What he said was he
It was
wrong?
heat of the moment.
His car got
Young-
stolen.
Young
I-
relationship.
Yeah.
We fought a little
No,
bit.
yeah,
We
you
hated
know
each
what
other
I
for a little
think
bit. We're
happened?
back.
He had good
Well, we're
makeup.
back.
Yeah,
sex.
yeah,
It's a
We're
makeup.
back.
You know what I really think happened is they offered him a deal, and maybe then he was ready to come back and take it, and they were like, "Well, we signed Bradbury," and then that was it, and they pulled it.
Just didn't
And
have
I
the
think
money
he
for
was like, "Yeah, he pulled it. The Eagles pulled out. Howie pulled out,
You think Howie tampered a
and
little bit more and said,
CJ
"Look,
was still ready to go." So he
we'll-
teased him
we'll
this
bring it
time,
back
and
next week."
he teased him with the same deal, and CJ fell for it this time. Last time he pulled out.
Does he get booed?
No.
No.
He will not
No,
be
you don't
booed.
think he gets
No.
a quick
Nobody's
boo?
gonna boo
No,
him.
but I'm
No? All right.
curious to see how he addresses it in his first press conference because they're going to ask him about it. Like when he meets the media.
Yeah.
They're going to ask him about it.
When's he doing that tomorrow?
I don't know.
Well, CJ's in here tomorrow. They said.
No, I didn't even know. They said that the reason why they announced it today is because he wasn't going to report till either late this week or early next week.
I thought I saw tomorrow he's flying in to sign it.
Well, he must have already signed it if it's
Nah.
announced. Once they announce
I
it,
thought they said it was official
yeah, but
today.
they don't
It's agreed.
announce it.
No, it's agreed. Saquon said today. I just signed the papers, finalized everything.
Oh.
Nothing's signed yet.
It's so nice to see how excited you are for Saquon and Penn State. It's great.
Are we going to use Saquon the right way?
Yes.
God, I hope so.
Yes, because you
Yes.
know what? Kellen Moore.
He ran the ball
yeah.
the most in his offense, and I think if you use him right, I think he can put up numbers like Shady.
Andrew's ready to tell us that Saquon's a bust.
I'm not.
Okay, good.
He's
Big end of the mic.
gonna play 5 games this year.
Shut up, both of you.
In Brazil?
Brazil have a grass field?
I don't know.
I hope.
They have to for soccer.
Yeah, they have to have it.
Good point.
Are we
Internationally
going to be there?
certified.
Are we going to be there?
We're
I
taking
did
a bus
see-
trip.
I did see
Where's the
one of
viewing
the
party?
packages
We should
is
do something.
$6 grand.
$6,000.
Well,
Yeah.
it is a Friday night, so why
I'm
don't we
sorry,
put
what was
together
that
a
$6
Santa
grand
view?
for?
Brazil.
Yo,
Brazil.
What?
The
They go to the Eagles.
yo,
game.
it's in September.
Yeah, but there was, I think, 3 days we were in Rio, like at the beach,
Ooh.
and then 3 days we were over in
how
Sao Paulo.
far is it? Or how far are they? Do you have to
But
fly
listen-
or?
Yeah, I don't know if you have to fly between
Yo,
the cities.
it's-
That's a good question.
It's the first week in September. It's going to be real nice out.
Is,
I should put up the blow up screen and we can watch a game from the pool.
Oh, it's on a Friday night.
yeah,
too.
dude.
I forgot.
We should.
Oh,
Yeah.
you'll invite us on the coldest day of the summer again. That'll be great.
No, well, no. What
You
happened?
weren't feeling anything anyway.
Dude, he almost took out my fence and my pool fence,
I opened the
and he
gate.
almost took his.
He
pants
almost
off.
took out your pool.
I took the gate off or opened it.
He was ready to just go in his. He was ready to go.
Dude,
Dude,
Oh,
that was great.
I know.
And then you're like, Joe, do you mind if I sit on my couch? And
Dude,
he's right there.
I had the worst headache ever
I'm
on
just
that
glad
couch.
you didn't make a mess.
No, he was fine.
Oh, how was your bathroom? I did blow it up.
I don't know.
that
then,
food went right through.
It's fine.
You
It was-
were a mess, but I'm glad you didn't make a mess.
Yeah, exactly. You weren't.
I
That,
wiped, so it was cool. That was all good.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
you weren't that
Hopefully,
bad.
you always do.
You weren't that bad.
Nah,
Huh?
He wasn't that bad.
Huh?
After he had food in him, he was fine.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree. Jim tried to kiss me, I think, at one point.
What?
What?
No, I remember DJ.
That was the cat.
DJ needed to get out when we were doing the whirlpool. He was getting a little
Yeah.
too
Oh,
dizzy.
yeah.
You could have handled it. Get me out of here, guys. Turn the-
I don't know that you want to say there's like 40-year-old men doing a whirlpool.
No, there were.
That doesn't sound real cool, Smitty.
I don't care.
Well,
We were drinking.
that we were.
That we were.
All right, extensions. BG,
Oh, extensions.
Dickerson, Jake.
Dickerson's always have
Who's
good
up next?
CTE Network.
CTE ESPN.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's next up. I'm more excited about Elliott, that guy right there.
Rick
He-
Lovato?
Dude,
No.
The extension that
He
I'm
makes a difference.
He does.
does.
He's the best
I mean,
kicker in the NFL
the
besides
dude-
Tucker.
How many games has he won for this team?
The
The
Bills,
dude
the
kicked a
Bills.
61-yard
Yeah,
field
in
goal
the
in a
pouring-
freaking
let me
torrential
let me
downpour
ask you something for
with
real.
the swampy field.
Is he
That's
if
swampy
he
ass.
if he can
and a swampy ass, thoroughly swampy ass.
if he continues on this trajectory,
He's
does
the
he have a
best kicker
chance?
ever.
Does he have a chance?
Best kicker Eagles.
Does he
have
have a
ever had.
chance to go in the Hall of Fame as a kicker?
Nah,
Ah.
that's tough.
If he does it for like 20 years,
Tucker's in the Hall
Where's
of
he at
Fame.
on points?
There's-
Like, overall.
There are a couple kickers in the Hall
Like
of Fame.
all right, I don't need a
Tucker's-
history lesson.
Tucker's going to go to the Hall of Fame.
Oh my
Like
God.
if he can do that.
Wait a
man.
minute. Do you think Elliott plays his whole career in Philadelphia? If you had to guess, because kickers
If he-
bounce around.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. They
How
are,
many years has Elliott
their
been here?
career is a
This is
merry-go-round.
now 7, right? 'Cause
No,
he
it's
can't-
more
his,
than that.
No.
his rookie year was the
No.
Super Bowl year.
It wasn't.
It's
He was
7 years.
He was a
Right.
rookie in the Super Bowl.
2017,
No,
2024. That's 7
No, I think
years.
he's right.
He was,
Nah,
he
yeah,
was a rookie
yeah,
in the Super Bowl.
yeah.
Yeah.
That even
Right.
makes it even more to have those kahunas to hit that
That's
kick.
what I'm saying. I like Elliott. I think it's
38,
great.
33, and he hits that one.
What's
He's
the
I-
extension?
The
4
thing
years?
is,
Yeah, so that's
yeah,
11
4
years.
The thing is, he has to play 18 years.
Is he as good as George Fatty
How long
Hackett?
did? How?
Because look at George Fatty Hackett's stick.
He looks like Chris Christie. He looks like Chris Christie.
Yes, he does.
It's that freaking baseball uniform he was in. Anyway, how long did Adam Vinatieri play for?
I was going to ask that same question.
Yeah, but he went to a
Was he
different
20?
team, right?
Yeah, he bounced around.
He
Yeah,
went to the
yeah,
Colts,
yeah.
but he
The
won.
Colts,
but he
yeah.
won
He
like
went to the
six.
Patriots.
He won a,
Didn't he
he
win
won a ring with the
6?
Colts.
He
Too.
won,
won, like,
he
6
won
Super
like
Bowls.
7 Super Bowls.
Well, I know he won. He
Yeah.
won.
Yeah,
He won all of them with the Patriots, right?
Yeah, and then he won
And
one
the-
with the Colts.
and the
No, he didn't win all of them.
I don't think he was with the Patriots for all of them. Yeah, I think Goskowski was there.
Oh,
At
yeah,
least
you're
one.
right. Yeah.
This is the big dude, best guard in football. We've been saying it. I'm telling you right now, he's going to
They're,
develop into the
like,
best
think
guard in
about how
football.
great that is, though. Dickerson 69 jersey. That's pretty perfect.
Solid
No, you know
jersey.
what I
Like, he
think?
knew
No,
what he was
best,
doing when he
yeah,
picked
best
this up.
answer. What are you going to do? I have a financial analyst. I'm probably going to get a lawnmower.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, what, a ride on zero turn.
Yeah.
And then he takes a picture.
It's a nice lawn.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is
a
nice.
really good
It's
looking lawn.
very nice.
I wouldn't want to cut it.
And I guarantee he didn't cut it himself. Guaranteed.
I don't know, man. Those
He's a
Yeah, I don't
country-
know. He's
he's a
from
country
Oklahoma.
Those
boy.
country boys like to get on those
That's
tractors.
that's
and just ride.
nothing for him,
You know,
man.
when they say Hennessy agreed to terms, he isn't really signed yet.
That's what I'm saying.
Is he going to have to?
That's-
Is he
yeah.
going to meet the media?
Yes,
So
they all
technically,
have to
Brandon
sign
Graham, that's
paper.
off, Jim. He's signed.
I'm just using what the Eagles put out there, man.
Yeah, but you're using it late.
Well, and I'm also using
Is-
copyright, so let's keep bringing it up.
Yeah, I don't think how
Is Jake? Do you think? Do you think? Do you think Jake will have a press conference about his extension?
No,
No, he's a kicker.
I don't think Brandon Graham will have a
Disrespectful.
press conference.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
disrespectful.
know he was the team.
Wait a
MVP.
minute.
Here's the question:
How is that?
would
how
any of you
does he
buy an
not
Elliott
get-
jersey?
No,
Hold on, I would if I could get the actual Kelly Green.
You know,
off
I've
that.
actually seen David Akers.
I
jersey
know.
down
I've
there.
seen Akers jersey.
Would you wear an Elliott
Elliott's the
jersey?
best player on the team, but I
No.
don't think I'd buy his jersey.
You want it?
He's the best player, but I wouldn't buy his jersey.
Whose jersey are you gonna buy now?
Did you just say he's the best player on the team?
Yes, he is.
Stop.
Best athlete. He
He's
plays
the
golf
best player
too.
on the
Oh
team.
yeah.
He puts up the most points.
All right, who's the next?
Wait. What excites you more, a 60-yard bomb from Elliott or a tush push?
All right.
Well,
A
yeah,
60-yard
the
bomb.
60-yard
All right,
bomb.
let me
Yeah,
ask you this.
okay.
Would you rather have if you lose Jake Elliott or so you have two choices.
All right.
Either Jake Elliott's gone or they agree to a contract with Saquon. Which one are you taking?
So like if Saquon signs,
So they
that
were
means-
both free
Who's scoring
agents.
more
They were
points
all-
during the season?
Elliott.
Elliott.
You would take Elliott over Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
Probably.
No, you wouldn't.
Because
No, you guys.
Because
Well,
wouldn't.
I don't have to know because
at the
we
end
have
of the
both.
3-year contract, he's going to be
All right,
what,
AJ
29?
AJ Brown or Jake Elliott?
Jake Elliott,
AJ Brown or Jake Elliott?
Fatty Hackett, or Jake Elliott.
Fatty Hackett or Bryce Harper?
You're gonna see Fatty's numbers.
Wasn't he bad?
Play first base.
You probably
Probably
play
the only thing he
catcher.
can play.
He can DH now.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
He
You'd
could
probably
DH.
rack
I
up
don't
some
know what he was
numbers.
doing back then. He was playing first and second.
All right, so do we think they're done in free agency? Because
No,
obviously
no.
It's like
tonight.
Well,
20
they
million.
made a move
No.
for a linebacker
They did
tonight.
get Devin White.
Devin White.
Well, we had that. Why didn't we break that, or were we trying to let that go?
I don't
it's
know,
already
'cause we
broken.
started-
What are you
No,
talking
I
about?
thought we had the Devin White news earlier today.
No.
I didn't see it till just
Oh
now.
yeah, he had it from the
How did you
source
have it?
because he texted me about it.
Oh wait, you got to ask the source.
He thinks
Since
that
you're the
Kelce's
one
been there
closest with him-
every day.
Yeah, what else
We've
you got
heard
coming up
Kelce's
next?
Been there every day. Can you
No,
confirm?
he didn't hear that. All he said is in the press conference. Kelsey said, "I'm going to be around the facility a lot." So
He's
DJ,
a coach. He's gonna become a coach now.
no, he's not. He's going to be on
Give me the
NFL
mic,
Network.
will you?
You gotta ask the source
He's gonna become a coach.
into the mic.
Into the mic.
Speaking into the mic.
He doesn't want his voice to be recognized.
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
it-
what
keep
about
it source-
The source is the
Just
source.
let me in space. Don't worry about the voice.
Yeah,
Um,
you think they're done? All right, that was the question, right? You think they're done? So they had
I
They had
think
30
No, they're
million.
not done.
They had 30 million to
Now
spend
they just
still.
spent another 7.5.
Yeah.
That's 23 and
Have they-
23.5 million. They still have.
I
to spend.
got a question. Have they already set aside the draft pool money? Is that set aside?
I don't know if that comes out of that. I think that is a separate.
That's a good question.
I don't think it's
Yeah.
got to come out of the 23.
Because let's not forget they got to sign their draft class.
Yeah, but they
Unless
got
you traded. Because
they're late first round, so it's not like buku bucks.
everyone
Everything's
is
22.
saying
22,
everyone
yeah.
is saying how this is a little bit of a weaker draft class. People are saying
There's
Well,
not,
it
like,
depends on what you need, the position that
a
you need.
non-quarterback. It's pretty weak.
yeah, it's offensive line is supposed to be pretty deep, but outside of that, like
Yeah.
there's no running backs. The quarterbacks are kind of like meh. There's like two receivers, right?
We're good for receivers and a quarterback
Yeah,
and a running back.
There's a
I
new
told you
holiday.
they're going to take a
according to-
big.
There's a
they're gonna
new
take big
holiday
white guy.
according to Antonio Brown.
Let me see this.
Maybe he's got
It's
issues.
it's pie day.
Shit, what I just done.
Oh no.
Did you lose it?
Yeah, you lost.
Oh, here, give me it.
I got it.
Oh, here it is.
So they can also carry money over too.
To next year.
Maybe
Yeah.
he's crazy.
It's not
It
like
is.
it's not like you if you
You
don't
use it or
you-
lose it. Yeah. So they can, and Howie's notorious for doing that, carrying money over to the next year.
I mean, if he
Oh,
feels like
calls
he's
himself,
just
is that what he said?
uh,
He calls himself
gotten
the
everything
ESPN.
they could do through free agency,
It's
I don't see why he
hilarious.
would just hold off and maybe or work out a trade and like an extension there. But I don't know. I mean,
I think the only thing
Do you think?
I keep liking Justin Simmons. I just think I know he's older, but we need safety. And he,
What about the line?
Fangio, he's familiar with Fangio.
Isaiah Simmons. Remember, he's a top pick.
I
and then-
did see that. I don't know why they haven't signed.
Or
him.
what? Like
from the Giants.
they said that they're going to trade for an impact defensive player. So now that they signed Devin White, do you think it's a corner? Because I've been beating that drum of freaking Surtain.
Yeah.
And I'll say it again. I think I would consider giving up my first this year to get Surtain.
He's
I
like the
think
best
he's
corner
that
in
good.
the NFL.
Bradbury's still on the contract, right?
Yeah.
Well, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
they need a corner.
I mean, that's like other people that are still under contract with our podcast, but they don't show up.
And
So, you
that's-
know what I mean?
That's why Howie is good. That's where I'll give
AB,
Howie his
Pratt.
props. Guy might be under contract, but he'll figure out a way to make it still not like killing us.
If you can go get the best corner in the NFL for a good price, you got to do it.
You think he's the best corner in the NFL right now?
Surtain, yeah. Who's better? I mean, can you name somebody better than him?
Sauce.
Sauce ain't better than
Sauce is
Surtain.
good, but I think
Sauce
Surtain's
is
better.
small dog.
What about Tre'Davious White, who just got cut?
He sucks.
He was pretty good for the Bills.
Hmm.
Who's the
A
guy?
little long in the tooth.
Oh
at this
yeah,
point.
The guy on the Commanders is good.
Cameron
Or
Curl.
was it Kendall Fuller? That
He's-
they just-
I wanted Curl, dude.
he's
He's a
yeah.
safety.
Then if you had somebody named Cheese and they were next to each other, Cheese Curl,
He did have one
Cox curl.
Yeah.
Cox Curl,
You don't want a Cox
Curl,
curl.
Cox,
Oh God, dude.
I
Brown
have a name
Curl.
for that. It's called Peroni.
CD.
Peroni's disease.
Yikes.
The AP is CD.
We are getting into it.
Carl Cox.
All right. So what do we still need then?
Crooked.
Talk about it, kind of like what are we going to spend on?
Well,
So
no,
we're
well,
not getting them in
Devin
free
White
agency.
next
Or
year.
where's the draft going to
if
focus?
they get all their answers in free agency, what are they going to draft?
All depth.
If we had Chris Long,
They're getting an
At
offensive
those
line.
positions,
I think best
or
player available.
wherever, yeah, best player available.
Because that offensive line,
Oh
I mean,
God.
you got to look at
See, this
replacing
is why
Lane.
people are not too happy. Well, not too happy, but like not too thrilled on Devin White. Devin White against the run among linebackers since 2020. 2020, fourth worst. 2021, second worst. 2022, fourth worst. Last year, worst. I mean, like, it's nice you got a named, like a big name linebacker, but like the guy's pretty.
why do you
He's,
always have
he's
to?
declining.
Why do you always? First of all,
I'm not trying to.
No, you
but
are.
I'm just reading the
because
numbers.
guess what? Sometimes guys just need to change the scenery.
Is that what we're gonna say to make this feel better?
I think it's better than.
Is he better than
Ben
what we
Van
trotted out
Fiveren.
there every game last week or last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Nick
you.
Morrow and Cunningham and Van Sumeren and
Well, Brandon Smith's
Leonard.
good. He's a Penn
Shaq
Stater.
Leonard. Wow.
Yeah. Are we bringing him back? What are our
I
sources
don't want him
saying?
back.
No, he's done.
He's done. Is he done in football?
Done.
He's retired.
Yeah, it's too much CT.
Oh, so he retired an Eagle.
He retires an Eagle.
Well, he did. What am I lying?
He'll sign a one-day contract with the Colts.
I don't know. I have to Colts did him dirty.
Did they? He sat in the suite. That was Derek Barnett.
How
Yeah,
about-
and he still gave out turkeys.
We'll bring
No.
this. We'll bring this up.
He did. You didn't hear about that story?
No, I just thought it's. I just.
What are you gonna say?
Backup quarterback. Any interest at all in Justin Fields? Oh, that's my answer as well.
Justin Fields. No.
Is that gonna be on the rate? Is that gonna be on
Who was that?
That microphone picked that up.
I don't know.
Jesus.
What?
We're children.
What? I didn't
Come on, Ike Reese.
We try to be
This is
This
professional.
is what happens when you're away for too long.
Yeah, we
I
try
think-
to.
I
We
think
try
it
to be
was so.
professional.
Somebody. It
Tell him
wasn't,
so.
it
I
wasn't
don't.
me.
I don't want Justin Fields. I don't even want to think about.
wasn't
that.
me.
That's such a stupid scenario.
I'm with you.
How about Foles?
Nah,
Will you stop?
how about apparently they did reach out to Flacco.
They did,
Yeah.
but he got
Is the
paid.
rumor?
Yeah.
He got like $7 million or whatever it was to go to Cleveland or Indianapolis. Dude, that freaking stinks.
That's how I feel about Justin Fields.
I
Action speaks louder than words.
I don't really have an interest in
Palms
Justin
over back,
because
yeah.
it would be a circus around here
Dude,
if
I can't wait to listen to the show and hear that.
if Justin gets hurt and
Jalen gets hurt.
Jalen gets hurt
Just to get hurt, who
and,
cares?
and Fields comes in and lights it up, then there's going to be all kinds of controversy.
That's not gonna happen.
How
though.
How about this? It's he played backup last year, late in the year. He's played here before. Wentz.
Didn't somebody pick him up or no?
No, he's still around, isn't he?
There's a sink in there if you want to get some.
This is a derailment.
I don't know what happened.
All right, then who's our backup quarterback?
Tyler, what's his
Tyler
name?
I
Huntley?
thought I announced them.
Tyler Huntley.
Tyler Huntley is who they reached out to.
I heard
apparently.
Easton Stick.
I did see that
That's
too.
And if you
another
put
name that was
Stick
floating
next
around.
to White, and then you can get
White
Fletcher
Stick.
back, put them all together. Stick.
It's time for him to get his
Right?
mic
Seriously.
muted.
It's time for you to bring your daughter home.
So take it down.
Yeah, drive your dad home, will you, Sophia?
Any other big moves in the NFL free agency you want to talk about? Derrick Henry, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, how about the Ravens getting the two best running backs in the NFL
Yeah.
in the same backfield? That is crazy.
They the favorite for the AFC with that move?
Nah.
Still the
The
Chiefs.
Chiefs
You can't
didn't
bet
lose.
against-
They
Chiefs
didn't,
got to move. Yeah,
they didn't lose
anybody
anybody
yet, and they just opened up some money.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
there's nobody left
I
really
know,
to get.
yeah.
Did they get it, or did they sign a receiver?
They could go get Mike Williams.
Oh,
You get Mike Williams. You get OBJ.
You get OBJ.
Didn't they
But I
give
thought-
Gay?
Didn't he
Really
sign
gay.
today?
Really
gay,
gay
yeah.
Simon.
But they still have Legarius Sneed, who's really good.
Yeah, do you? That's the other thing.
They
Do you
have
think
Chris
that's
Jones.
the move?
What?
Do you think like we'd give up a 3rd round pick for Snead? Because I don't think Kansas City wants to pay him. We got the money
I think they're going to pay him. I think. Why would they not? He's like one of the best
Who?
corners in the league.
Legarius Sneed?
because they're trying to trade him. They're saying
Why?
they tried to get a 3rd from Tennessee. That was the rumor that they were.
He just got first team All Pro.
I'm telling you right now, the Chiefs said that they didn't want to pay him.
That's crazy.
I'm serious. I'm not
I
kidding.
didn't see that.
I
That,
didn't see
Snead,
that
that they've been
Is he-
talking trade.
Is he up for a contract?
Yeah,
Yes.
his rookie deal's almost done.
He
right?
franchise tagged him.
Yeah. Oh, his rookie deal is done.
So would you take him for
Yeah.
a 3rd?
For a
For a
third
third,
round
yeah.
pick?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
think KC doesn't want to pay him. They
They just freed up all that money.
that was you.
Dude,
That wasn't me.
That wasn't me.
I swear it wasn't me.
It wasn't.
It wasn't me.
It was
No.
it wasn't me.
No.
Jim,
Brody
I'm
and
back
Dame
here.
M&M's over there.
dude, it was you.
It was not me.
You have to shut this down early.
Seriously.
Oh my god.
It's bad.
It wasn't me.
Can we shift spots?
I swear to God, it wasn't me.
Maybe it was the dog.
It was
They're letting
deep.
the dog out.
No, it was not deep.
Mocha did a drive-by on us.
I know. Yeah, it was Mocha.
An elder statesman has more respect for people than that.
Dude, who shut themselves?
It wasn't me. I swear.
It's not coming over here. Yet,
It's
so it's got to be
lingering.
over there.
Oh,
It's a dark font.
Dude, it's
it's
him.
not me.
Go right
Don't
around
wait.
there. It's him.
It was
It's
not
not
me.
me.
Then you're both in.
It was not me.
I swear to God. I already.
It's him. It has to be.
It was you.
Not me.
It was you.
Because everyone
Dude,
else.
Smell-o-vision.
shut us down.
You get smell-o-vision on the pod.
Is that Nate?
I don't know.
Nate? Was it you?
Hey, how are you not dying over there, man? You're down. You're downwind.
Yo, is it the bathroom?
Who blew up the
No, it's
bathroom?
not the bathroom.
DJ, it was your ass.
It was not me. I swear to God.
I swear it wasn't. me.
Mocha blew up the
I
bathroom.
think it was D. I think
It's
he
not
pulled.
me.
I think he pulled an OT
No.
real.
No.
No, White just said, thank God this isn't smell-o-vision.
Dude. Time out on the Mama Mia's.
Yeah, dude.
No more
It was.
buffalo
It was.
chicken
It was
pizza.
funny. Maybe we should.
I'm telling you, it was not.
Yeah, no more cheesesteak pizza.
It wasn't me because I didn't have cheesesteak.
It was Nate.
I know.
That's why you're here, Nate.
Wasn't me.
It was Fatty Hackett.
Goddamn fatty.
I bet you Fatty Hackett.
Maybe it was. Yo,
Fatty Hackett probably
You
burns
think
a hole
he
in
He cleared a room.
Do you think it was a drive-by by Andrew?
He's been known to do that.
Oh, it's not. You would have heard it.
Crop dust him.
All right, everybody good now, or are you guys good?
No.
Are we doing our brackets?
We don't have one.
We talked about one.
We should have presented it tonight with the seedings and rankings.
We can start.
How about
like-
we do this? We'll do it. We'll name our one seeds, and we'll go from there.
So,
tonight?
Yeah, right
So-
now.
So
Wrap
how
them
we
up.
do? Well, I was thinking there it's like quadrants, right?
That's a good idea.
You
Good
do
idea.
like,
actors, athletes, politicians.
I was thinking like fictional.
fictional. What, like Rocky?
Yeah.
How many
Yeah,
fictional
I gotta
characters
be-
from
Ben
Philly?
Franklin. I don't know. I was just
Historical
thinking
figures.
historical figures.
So we'll do like I like the idea like
Or do
a-
athletes. Can you
athletes,
throw Rocky
dude,
in the athlete?
actors,
Are we gonna put this dude in, Fatty?
He's
got to
not
be.
He's not from
I mean-
Philly. Yeah, he was.
I gotta see the
Oh, we'll have to
numbers.
see.
I gotta
Was
see
it?
the
I don't know.
numbers.
Pennsylvania.
He had 69 home runs in 1 year.
Oh, he's a good.
Yo, how about Frank? What was the thing today about with Frank Tank
He's
walking with
bitching about the
Portnoy?
Dolphins.
No, but what was he? No, he was walking with
Oh.
Portnoy about the truth.
Yeah.
So what did he prove wrong about Portnoy?
I don't know. I think they were talking about Mac Jones a little bit though, or something.
An heated argument at a game with someone at spring training.
Oh no, I saw the,
No,
the
Frank?
Devils one.
Oh, he got kicked out.
Sixers are up by 8 on the box at half.
All right, so name the 4 1 seeds then if we're doing it that way. So we'll
The
do we'll do it
Birds.
this-
What are the categories?
All right, here we go. Athletes from Philadelphia
Nick Foles.
area. From Philadelphia area.
Kyle
Does
Lowry.
that include
just-
South Jersey?
Is it
So
famous?
Kobe Bryant's
Let's,
a 1 seed.
let's
let's get. We
Does
gotta,
this include New South
can I
Carolina?
get to all the
No,
goddamn
Philly.
categories?
Shut up.
Let's
Dude,
get to
Sorber's a 16 seed.
general theme. Is it greatest Philly,
Greatest
notorious Philly,
greatest Philadelphian.
greatest Philadelphia? Not.
We could do criminals too. That
I was like, yeah.
But do you want to honor that? Like, do we? That's not.
It's our
honoring,
bracket.
but,
Let's
like,
you know.
acknowleding. Do we want to do that?
Oh, what, you don't want to put Skinny Joey in?
I was gonna say
Joe Molina? No.
Do they still have to be active? Like-
Is that Rendell? Is that Rendell in there?
You put the Kensington Strangler in there. I don't
Is that
know.
Rendell in there?
We can do Uncle Eddie.
Is
Matty Hack.
We can do Uncle Eddie.
is Chip from Kensington? Remember that?
Angelo-
Chip Tapper?
Angelo Bruno.
Chip Snapper.
Chip Snap.
All right, no criminals. No
Chip
criminals.
Snapper is a fictional person.
No
But
criminals.
you-
Do you want to do fictional, Karen, as
I'm-
the fourth?
Dude, it's your thing. You have
Why
to
is
do
it
it.
my thing?
Because you brought it up. You're doing
Fine,
it.
give
All right.
me the fourth category. We have
Give me your
historical
five.
historical figures, athletes
biggest
from there,
bombs in history.
and
Tonight.
actors. Or do you
Just do
entertainment?
miscellaneous.
Entertainment.
Just do
Entertainment.
All right, so we got
Ooh, you know what we could do? This is where we could get the crowd interaction, local neighborhood, you know.
What? So like,
Like
OT?
OT?
to-
OT the Real's got to be at least the top 4 seed.
Maybe like you could do greatest Juniata guy, greatest.
Oh,
So what? Are you guys
Yeah,
got?
no.
Hey, if we have biggest choke artist, Joe Lazinski, Lazinski
Dude,
would be a
come
1
on,
seed.
dude.
All right, so what we got?
So athletes, entertainment,
Oh.
I guess, like actors, actresses, comedians,
don't-
all
don't
that.
be saying no.
And then we'll do historical figures.
You got to put Joe White in there as a
And
speed.
you could put criminals there as historical figures,
Yeah,
right?
you
Like
did
they're
really.
notorious. And what was the fourth though? Are we doing like
Criminals?
Stop.
historical
do
figures?
miscellaneous.
put
Do
criminals.
Like what do you mean by miscellaneous?
just
stuff?
whatever.
Dude,
That's like the
Green's Deli.
yeah, that's what we should have done.
Pat's
Like, that's
Pizza.
freaking. Whatever, you guys do it.
So what are the categories we have?
We
I
gotta
think,
figure
I
out
think
the
we have a
fourth.
hodgepodge of DJ.
What are the
bullshit.
3 categories you have right now?
athlete, entertainer, historical,
No.
And criminals can be considered historical because there's historical
or entertainers though.
Or it depending on how
Oh,
you
Sean.
view it. Yeah. What would
I
be
think
the
we're all
fourth?
over the place. I think we need to reconvene.
We need to all.
No, you're all over the place.
You got 4 different
Taylor
categories.
Swift
The
is one.
adults
And
are
how
talking.
about wannabe Philadelphians,
Ooh,
like Kobe Bryant?
He's
No.
not a one. That's messed up.
nah, yeah, like people that want to claim Phil.
Yeah, like we say they're from Philly, but they're not. Like Bradley Cooper's from Abington.
He is, but he's a
James
great
Franklin.
Philadelphian.
Taylor Swift's from Brighton.
Miles Teller's not from Philly.
Taylor Swift's not from Philly.
Colleen Wolfe.
Holly Wolf.
She's
Yeah,
from-
she's
yeah.
an Abington girl. She's an Abington girl. Or Hatboro, whatever.
She's
not
happy,
Philly.
dog.
I mean, there's tons of entertainment people that are not from Philly, but say they're from Philly.
We doing a full 64?
That'll be tough. I mean, you could do it, but that'd be tough, seating wise.
Oh my God. Jeez, they might have any pizza left. No.
What do you think? What do you think?
Go see.
You want to do neighborhoods?
Greatest. But then how do you do a neighborhood against a person?
You just rank neighborhoods against each other.
Greatest Philly coaches.
Ooh, that's a
Deke-
good
Deke
one.
Martin, number 1 seed.
From Philly or a Philly coach?
Speedy Mars.
All right, we'll play by your rules and AB
Brando.
rules. Philly area.
John
So if you
Chandler.
want your South
Well,
Jersey
you have
and
to
your
do
Lower
it that
Merion
way.
guys.
That you'd have to do it that way.
Cheater.
No, he's not. I guarantee you
So
guys
we're-
are.
Oh, I got
Or
one.
do they have to be a coach of a Philly
Wait,
team?
wait, Jim, I
That's
got
what I meant.
Like Andy Reid's not from Philly, but he coached.
That's
No,
what I
no,
meant.
I got
You
one.
wouldn't do that.
Shows or movies set in Philly,
That's the 4th category.
but then they're not like Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How do you get it against?
What about food?
How about that? Can we do it? I'm trying to think if we can do a
So
fiction.
you guys are
The more
all.
you add on to it, the
You,
worse it's
yeah,
gonna
you
get.
guys are all over the
You
place.
could do fictional because then you have characters
Why
from
don't we-
Philly TV shows and
How about,
movies.
how about you
the cast and crew of
Yeah.
It's Always
Talk
Sunny in
about-
Philly.
Yeah,
Philly
you could do that.
athletes.
Tom
that left.
Hanks.
You could do the Goldbergs, Tom
How many
Hanks,
Philly
Philadelphia.
athletes that left and each?
Nah,
each
don't
team?
do that.
Why?
Well, I think Jim's on a
easy.
good path here with fictional
You guys.
Philadelphians.
You guys don't have any
fictional Philadelphians. Bang.
Joe White wants Deke's best of Delco.
Joe White can.
Do that. Fictional Philadelphians. Like Rocky, you could throw in there.
And we want to do the number 1 seed for each of you. Is that what you're saying?
All right.
Or are we going to figure this out all
Well,
fly?
I
athlete,
think we need to figure it out.
athlete I
off
agree
air.
with Smitty. It's probably Kobe.
Huh?
Athletes from Philly's Kobe.
He's the one seed.
He's the one seed.
That
Don't say Will. Don't say Will.
Why not? He was a world class athlete.
yeah, he's a 15 seed.
He'll be 2 seed like he always
He was
is.
a world class volleyball player,
Deke.
a world class track star.
I'll make sure he's a 12 so he gets the upset.
Guys are all smoking.
There's always a 12 over.
Dope.
Always 12-5.
Always.
Come on. Easy money.
Who else
Or
you putting in there?
10-7. You could go
Who else you
10-7.
putting in there for Philly?
No, we got it. We'll debate
We'll
between.
figure it out. We'll put
Kobe
the
and
categories
Will.
out, and then we'll come up with a list, and we'll announce it next week.
Yeah, I gotta think. We'll think about it.
And Will is from Philly. Kobe's the other side of city line.
Kobe's from Italy, technically, dual citizenship.
No, he was born over here, though, wasn't
He was born in Italy.
he? Was he born in Italy?
He learned He learned
Yeah,
Italian.
Yeah,
I thought he was born here, and then he moved over when he was
fluent
young.
Italian. I
knew
think
he
his
was
dad was playing over there
Kobe.
when he was born.
Right.
Yeah,
that was his
that's what I
first language.
Trying to figure out if he was born here and they moved over there when he was young, but they said he was born.
Who's the
over there.
greatest entertainment person?
Sir Elton John.
Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's in Philly.
Don't say Kevin Hart.
You got to throw him in there.
He's in the bracket, but he's not number one.
I didn't say he's number one.
I think Bradley Cooper and Miles Teller are very good.
They're not one.
McElhenney's McElhenney's made a
McElhenney.
great career off of Always Sunny.
How about Bam?
I concur.
Shut up.
How about Bam
Who?
from Jackass?
Bam Margera, Westchester.
Westchester.
But he's a little cuckoo
Who
now.
cares?
He should be in the category.
Will
though.
Smith.
Will Smith's a
That's a
good
good
one.
one. Will Smith's a good one. Yeah.
You think so, entertainment wise?
Definitely. Definitely. Are you
Meek
kidding
Mill.
me?
Meek Mill.
Meek Mill's
a
a
good
big
one.
one.
Are you serious?
All right.
One seed.
Why
What-
would you question Will Smith?
But what
Men in-
movies has he been in?
Oh,
Bad
my
Boys,
God. Men in Black.
He's been in a lot of movies. You ever hear of it?
Men in Black.
Men in Black. You ever hear of it?
All right.
No, he wasn't. In
But like Bradley Cooper's been in some
Fiction?
pretty
No,
big
it's not.
blockbuster movies.
I think Will's been in quite a few, too.
All right.
Dude, wow.
All right, so
You
we'll
need
say
to research my boy from Overbrook.
okay, we'll say Will Smith's number one.
He's got Grammys. He's got Oscars. He's
I
got.
didn't say he's
Does he have an Emmy? I think
I'm
he's got an
saying
Emmy.
He's up there. Meek has got to be in there.
Yeah.
Boys
to Men.
What about the rapper, the female rapper? Eve? She's in there.
Eve is from Philly?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Pink's from right outside
Any,
Philly.
Any, wrestlers from
Dude,
Philly?
OT.
Pink's
Tommy
from
John?
Yeah, Pink's from
Doylestown.
Doylestown.
What are we saying? Philadelphia
Joan Rivers
area?
is from Doylestown. Joan
guess-
Rivers.
Are we
Are we
going?
stretching it to Reading?
We have
No, that's too far.
She's
I'm
Nashville.
just saying.
She's Nashville.
I'd give her Stone Harbor before I give her Reading.
If we got a
Taylor.
Taylor Swift, she would be she would win in the greatest Philadelphia.
She lived in Reading. Yeah.
She was born there. Would you consider
Surprise.
her from
How
Philly?
about what about Pink? What do you say about Pink?
All right, there we go.
She's closer than Taylor Swift.
She is
I
from.
would say she is more of a I would say if I had to call her a Nashville girl or a Philly girl, I would call her a Philly girl.
Oh,
But if we're being technical, she's not a Philly girl. She's a Reading girl.
all right. We're being technical.
We are.
No, I Philly girl.
Wait, we got to put Kelsey's wife.
Yeah,
in
if you
there.
got to drive more than 20 minutes, they're out.
Kelsey's wife's got to be in there. Yo, Kylie's got to be in there.
That's a good
If
one.
I got to take a bridge, not Philadelphia.
I have to pay a toll,
Yeah.
a bridge. There we go. Those are good. Those are good.
Rasheed Wallace is from Philadelphia.
That's a good
Yes,
one.
he is.
Yeah.
Eddie Griffin. I don't know.
All right, Will Smith,
Player
Marvin
Thomas,
Harrison.
Kobe
Marvin
Bryant.
Harrison. There's another. one.
Yeah.
Who's the fictional Rocky?
Rocky.
All right, there's your 3-1 seeds.
Oh wait, we
Danny
got our,
Garcia, the boxer.
Now we got
Yeah.
Joe
Kobe.
Frazier.
Joe Frazier, but technically he was from South Carolina.
Will
Okay.
Smith,
He's from
Rocky,
South Carolina.
Danny
Rocky,
Garcia.
fictional.
No.
No, Joe Frazier is
And
from
what was the other-
South Carolina.
historical.
Betsy Ross.
And Ben Franklin is
Ben.
from Boston.
He's
Betsy
from
Ross.
Boston. Though. He I would say did most of his work in
Are you guys putting Joe Biden in? He's close.
Scranton. Get
Come on.
out. Get out of here.
I was on the train with him once, many years ago, when he was a congressman.
Was he on top of you?
No, he fell getting out.
Tripped over the platform.
Dude, we're gonna get this.
All right, I'm
We're
going
definitely
for
gonna shut down.
for
Double.
for historical
Betsy?
figure.
Is
I'm
Ed
going
Rendell
Betsy,
in there?
I'm going Betsy Ross is number one.
No, he's a New Yorker.
No, but Ed Rendell's not. I mean, Betsy
He's
Ross.
originally from New
Wait,
York.
Betsy
If
Ross
we're
is
doing-
a
if we're
one.
throwing-
Mother Catherine Drexel.
If we're throwing criminals in the historical figures,
Joey Molina.
Angelo Bruno is pretty historic. He's a big mobster.
Yeah,
You're saying Joey Marlino?
He did.
He's got to be up there.
it's Merlino,
Merlino.
not Marlino.
He's
I
coming
said
after
Joey
you, dude.
Merlino. Skinny. He's a good dude.
All right, we'll figure this out. I'm done with it.
Stay tuned,
I'm
folks.
too tired.
Stay tuned for this year's edition of the Santa Boot First brackets. Last year was a kick in the brackets. This year it'll be
A little more positive.
figured
Kicking the
out.
balls.
That's what it was.
Watch your language.
I'm sorry.
But
No problem.
Okay.
it's gonna take us a while to get it, so maybe we'll just go.
I'm gonna
just
crack
go with
it out.
32.
I'm gonna crack
But
it out.
just go go to the 16.
Dude, I guarantee you.
Let's see what we can get.
Once you sit down and you start thinking about Philly people, you're gonna get more.
There's gonna be a ton that
There's
just
a
come to your
ton.
mind.
There's gonna be a
Yeah.
ton
Yeah,
that
but-
come to your mind.
Like we just rattled off
Heating
how
them
many.
and all
We
is a
rattled
pain in
off
the ass.
probably
Dude,
30
go on
people.
Staley.
They're,
Mm.
look at this guy.
Yeah.
See, this is why we bring him.
James no.
He's from the channel.
You don't
go
have
on
you don't have to
Staley.
pay a toll.
Right, watch that.
Why check?
That's a good athlete. They are.
There
We
we
are.
go.
Gillespie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Kyle Pitts.
No.
All right. That good? We done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can wind
Did
it
we
up.
spell the
Wind
demons?
it down.
Yeah. Exercise the demons.
Any more moves before next week? Any more free agent moves?
Yes, there will be.
For Phillies?
I think there will be.
For Phillies or Eagles?
Eagles.
Phillies still have a couple pitchers out there that could be locked up.
All right.
Smitty lost his daughter.
That's hey, Jeff.
Just
Oh, she wore her Santa Boot first shirt in New Orleans. She sent a
Did you?
picture representing.
Nice.
She's
Nice.
lifting weights.
Thank
Did
you.
know Smitty ain't lifting weights.
He's something done on his house.
Yeah.
They're up
Smitty,
there.
Smitty lost her. Go figure.
She was playing in the street earlier.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us again on another episode of the Santa Boot First podcast. Been a few weeks off. Of course, we went off the rails like we do here and there. But we'll be back next week.
Yes. I hope so.
Is what?
3 weeks, right?
Opening day is
April.
March
No,
March
28th.
28th.
28th. 2
That's
weeks.
2 weeks.
28th.
Oh, is it
Are we going?
Yeah, it's Holy Thirsty Thursday.
Holy Thursday?
Are you gonna?
Thursday?
Is
Are you
it?
not
Yeah.
working? Because I'm off all day. I'm off all day, so we can start
I'm
whenever.
not off, but we're gonna have Holy Thursday
The,
The
Braves at home.
You coming?
at home.
You coming? Why are you gonna come for Thursday? Yeah, that means you're
Yeah.
coming.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. We'll either
Coming
do
in.
the show or we
We can
just
still
hang
do
out.
a podcast, right?
Yeah, we can still do the podcast if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
During the, it'll be during the day.
all right. I'll go. I'm off. Yeah, let's go. Jim,
I'm not off
Yeah,
Thursday.
Jim,
I'm off
guess how many
Friday.
viewers we have on Twitter right now.
180.
169.
Nice, dude. Right on the head.
I know my things. All right, folks.
Be excellent
Thanks
to
again.
each other.
Until next week, keep an eye out for more Eagles moves and our brackets. And until then, be excellent to each other.